Have they seen his cock as well?
I know, right?
Is he just going around like flinging his cock out at all these kids in school?
I think he must be a mystical cock. It's like, oh, this 40-year-old janitor is showing everyone his cock, so everyone will help him.
Bearing in mind, your school age.
I know.
And the way he's just flashing school kids his cock.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Six and Below. This week, we're on a journey with this hot chick right here. I'm Erik. This is Darren.
Welcome in to Six and Below Movie Podcast.
Cue the intro. So, this sexy bitch, eh?
Yeah.
Apparently, this is what, in the early 2000s, was classed as a hot chick.
Mr. Schneider.
Mr. Ralph Schneider.
Is a carrot.
Is a carrot? He had a run of weird films early 2000s, didn't he?
He really did, because you had the hot chick, the animal.
Deuce Bigelow. Two of them.
Yeah. Really good, though.
Yeah, I not so much the animal. I have seen it. I can't really remember it, but I remember it wasn't the best. I think that's a 4.8, you know.
I think on our list, because we've got over 100 films at the moment, so if you want to add one of the films onto our list, contact us on
sixandbelowpodcast@gmail.com.
That is right.
The bad thing is, right, is that Deuce Bigelow, we were chatting about this the other day, weren't we? Like,
yeah.
I loved Deuce Bigelow back in the day. And after we watched this on Disney Plus, because it really surprised me that this film was on Disney Plus.
Yes.
He recommended to me Deuce Bigelow, and I was
Same.
like, I was saying to you, when I say no, it'll be too high to be able to do it on our podcast, and it's freaking not.
It's not. I don't know how. I really don't know how, but it's on our list though.
All I can say is I think that people who are watching it nowadays, maybe the youngsters, just don't appreciate it. Probably like this film right here, to be honest. I think that's probably why we haven't had the appreciation.
No, 100%. But Deuce Bigelow is now just been added to our list.
Yes. I really want to do Deuce Bigelow.
We have to wait till the supercomputer throws it out.
Might just have to give it a bit of a kidney punch. Maybe tell it to
just push it in the right direction.
Yeah. Just
could do.
Give it a shake.
Who knows?
I know, right? Unless someone out there obviously recommends it, you know. Please, if you want us to do Deuce Bigelow, or even Deuce Bigelow European Gigolo, I'll happily do that one, the second one.
Yeah, I've not seen that, I don't think, actually.
I love that. That one's funny. I'm not sure.
I don't think I have.
Have you not seen that one?
I don't think I have.
One where they're in Amsterdam.
If I have, I might have seen it once when I was very young and I can't remember it.
Mate, I seen it on the cinema.
Oh, God. I won't go that far for it.
Yeah, it's class. Deuce Bigelow, though. Anyway,
nah.
We're not talking about Deuce Bigelow, but we are talking about Rob Schneider. You can do it! The man himself.
Every single film back in the day with Sandler.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Did that originate in like Saturday Night Live or something? Because I know they were both on SNL together.
I'm not too sure, actually.
So I didn't know whether it kind of originated like from a skit that they did.
It's in Happy Gilmore, isn't it? And the Waterboy.
Yes. Yeah.
He's the little redneck farmer, isn't he, in Waterboy?
He's even in Little Nicky as well.
Yes.
Because he's like, you can do it. Rip his fucking head off.
Yeah.
You know.
But he says that on Waterboy as well. He says, cut his head off.
Yeah.
And when they get like a little lynch mob together for him.
Yeah, because in Waterboy, he's a proper hillbilly, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You can do it.
Little straw hat.
You can do it. Yeah.
Just quick one as well, guys. We are now on Discord. So if you want to join our Discord server, doesn't cost you anything. Links are down below. And yeah, go check it out. On there as well, we've got previous episodes, along with the selection where you can put your own film recommendations.
Yeah, guys, feel free to join.
100%.
I must say, I forgot that you had started the Discord, to be honest.
Yeah, it's on the early stages.
Yeah.
So it's still in development, but it's there anyway if anybody wants to join.
Yeah. Feel free, yeah.
Got to do the clip quiz?
Yes, please.
Get started.
So do you want to explain what the clip quiz is?
Go for it.
Want me to explain it?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah. So every week we Darren picks a clip from another film that stars one of the actors in this film, and then we play it, and then if you stay tuned to the end and see if you can guess what film it was from.
Okay.
I think I explained that well. I usually do go around the world when I explain stuff. So
very much. You're doing well this time.
So if you want to play along, leave us a comment below, like, subscribe. You know the script.
And Erik doesn't have any inkling of like what film I'm going to be using, so sometimes he doesn't know himself.
This is completely Darren's baby, so I don't know until I turn up. Go on.
I don't think you're going to know this one.
Okay. What do you want? Huh? I want Muken Tuken restaurant chain. No.
But if I tell, you no have chain anyway.
Bizop, so you not give any incentive.
Oh, okay. I want 50% Muken Tuken chain. We call it Phantom and Salim Muken Tuken.
No.
25%.
No.
I want yogurt shop attached to store, like food court.
Okay.
I get profits from store.
No.
Some profits.
No.
I get free yogurt when I come to store.
Okay, within a reason.
And I want some of your wives.
كم واحد بدك?
20.
No.
I sleep with one wife.
No.
She give one pee touch.
Okay.
You know what? I do recognize that, but I can't place it. And I recognize the voice of the second guy. He's the sneaky guy out of Mr. Deeds.
Yes.
Very sneaky. And can't. I know it's Schneider.
Yes.
But I can't think of the film. Fuck, that's going to bug the shit out of me.
I'll let you know a little bit later on.
Yeah. Am I allowed to Google?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will be honest with you. They probably wouldn't get away with doing this film today.
Not this film. And some of the stuff that Snyder's done in the past, they wouldn't get away with. I mean...
This clip one.
Oh, this clip. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen him in... do you remember that... I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry? That had like Kevin James, Adam Sandler in it.
I have seen it, but a while back.
Two firemen who get married, gay marriage, just to... So I can't remember why they had to do it. Anyway,
I think something to do with the pension or something, wasn't it?
It was something to do with the pension. But anyway, I think Schneider comes out as the guy that marries them, right? But he plays, I think, a Chinese man, if I remember rightly. But he comes out like proper racist kind of Chinese stereotype. And it's like, you wouldn't get away with the premise of Chuck and Larry nowadays anyway, let alone Schneider coming out.
Without trying to give away what that film was with a quote.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing a blackface.
I can imagine. I don't know why, but I've got a film in mind.
Yeah.
That it might be, but I'll find out towards the end. Anyway, stay tuned to the end. But yeah. They have done, especially like in some Sandler films, and especially with Schneider, they have like some of the stuff nowadays. There's no way they'd have been cancelled with today's culture.
But that's what makes it great.
Oh yeah, that was
to push the boundaries.
The thing is, back in our day, even 10 years ago, that was comedy. Yeah. Now it's offensive, apparently, but it doesn't offend me.
No.
But obviously, I'm apparently one of the problems. Straight white man, white privilege, and all that shit. But anyway, we're not here to discuss politics. As much as I'd love to, as much as politics seem to be going into more and more into films, and more people are getting cancelled. Especially, like the biggest thing that winds me up is like, don't go and do it nowadays. But it's when they focus on what people did 15 years ago.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Anyway,
Vitals.
Yeah, go on.
Released 2002.
Yes.
So that's why they got away with it.
Yes.
Runtime 2 hours and 10 minutes. IMDb rating 5.6. Metacritic 29. Rotten Tomatoes 21 audience. Sorry, 21 critics. Audience 59.
Yeah.
Good.
59. Yeah.
There's a big gap there, isn't there? Between
there is a massive gap.
Budget.
I mean, yeah, go on.
34 million.
34 million.
I don't know what on.
I don't either.
Because there's not really any massive CGI.
No.
They're driving around like a high school and then to the shops, and that's about it.
All I can think of is just salaries. I mean,
gotta be, hasn't it?
Backhanders.
Box office gross. 54.6.
Right. Okay.
It's not too bad.
Not bad. Made a profit.
It depends. If it went to the cinema, you're looking at box office taking half of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So could be a loss in long run. Other top films of 2002. Number 1, You want to try and guess it?
2002. Who does it star?
It's... Ooh. Can't think of the names off the top of my head. Sean Bean was in the first one, but died.
Doesn't surprise me.
He dies in
so
every single
any
one.
film he's done, any. But he was in the first one and died.
Yeah, so this is a sequel.
And it's
got
number one.
Ian McKellen.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Return of the King.
No.
Shit. Which is the second one?
Two Towers.
Two Towers.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Not the Twin Towers.
Twin
That's the other
Towers.
one.
No, that was cutting a bit close. 2001, like obviously being the year before. That's usually how years work, innit?
Yeah.
But
That's a good point. I've not thought about it that way.
yeah.
They think they've gone in the boardroom. They're like, yeah. Do you think we should change it from the Two Towers?
It's a bit too soon. Especially the part where Frodo flies an eagle into one of them. I don't know if that actually happens, to be fair, but
Number 2, it's a Daniel Radcliffe one.
oh, Harry Potter,
Yeah, which one?
2002, Philosopher's Stone.
No, it's a little bit of a hush hush.
Eh?
A little bit of a hush hush.
A hush hush.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, it's Chamber of Secrets.
That's the one.
Was that 2002?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the original, Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man.
That's the one.
That 2002 as well.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So Twin Towers.
Twin
900
Towers.
Sorry. The Two Towers. Sorry. The Two Towers
Yeah.
made 936 million.
Right.
Harry
Doesn't surprise
Potter,
me.
878. Spider-Man, 821 million.
I do remember Spider-Man when that came out and that being massive.
Huge, wasn't it? It's
Yeah.
quite good, the first one, to be fair.
Yeah, I think I had a bootleg copy of that to start with, but it was that bad quality, and you could tell the film was that good. I went to cinema that night to watch it. So bootlegging does work.
To a degree, I suppose.
Yeah, I was
Because-
like, when you're kind of watching one of them, and I think it was a cam copy, and
Yeah.
you're like, this looks like a really good film, but this is such a rubbish copy. I'm gonna have to go and watch it now.
Well, maybe if you watch the movie trailer, it'll save you a bit of money.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a class film though. It was well worth the money.
Oh, it was good. It was. According to Box Office Mojo,
Yeah.
this was ranked number 81.
Wow.
Mm. It's higher grossing, though, than Eight-Legged Freaks, The Transporter, and Undercover Brother.
None of them surprise me. Have you ever seen Undercover Brother?
A long time ago. Martin Lawrence in it.
No, it's Eddie Griffith.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've not seen it then.
He's also in, linked to this, he's also in Deuce Bigalow. He's the pimp in it. He's pimp.
The pimp.
Yeah. I was thinking of a better word to describe him, but he's just the pimp.
Pimp, yeah. Do you want to let us know who it's directed, written, and who it stars?
Yeah, so this was actually directed by a chap called Tom Brady, but not the football player Tom Brady.
No? Oh, right, okay.
No. But he was written and directed by Tom Brady. Obviously, Schneider had a bit of a hand in writing it as well. Now, this looks like it was his directorial debut.
Yeah.
So, but he also had a hand in writing The Animal. That I think came the year before this. He was also a producer on that. And then he was also a producer on a TV series. He was like a cartoon called The Critic.
Yeah.
Now, I'd never heard of it before until I was like researching this guy, but I kind of recognize it for some reason. And then I realized what it was. The character from the Critic TV series that he did also appeared in The Simpsons randomly. As random as that sounds.
That sounds really random.
Yeah. So, did you ever see the one when they did, like The Simpsons, when they did like a film festival? Like Marge puts on a film festival?
Yeah.
And that weird little bald guy comes to be like one of the judges. It's that character, but from that animated TV show. Really weird. But obviously, that's where I recognize him from. As strange as that sounds.
That sounds really strange.
It does sound really strange. But yeah, I won't go too much into it. But anyway, that was it. So starring wise, obviously we have Rob Schneider, as we've mentioned quite a few times. So he's playing Jessica, and also, is the bad guys actually named in this?
No.
So and then we got Rachel McAdams, who plays the female version of Jessica.
Yep.
Then we got Anna Faris, who plays April. We got Matthew Lawrence, who plays Billy. We got Erik Christian Olsen, who plays Jake. Now, and the reason I mention him is because I've seen him in quite a bit of different things, but he's a weird looking guy. Do you know which one I mean? Like the one who April was seeing.
Yeah, is he from Scooby Doo?
No.
He looked like the guy from Fred.
He was what? Sorry.
He looked like the guy who played Fred.
No, that was Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So this guy was actually, when I was trying to find out who he was in. Do you remember when they made that Dumb and Dumberer, that like kind of prequel, but didn't star Jim Carrey or the other guy? Yeah,
that's on our list.
He played Lloyd Christmas.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And he was also in NCIS Los Angeles. But anyway, that's why I mentioned him, because he's got one of them faces where it's like, I kind of recognize you from something. I couldn't quite put it.
I was the same, for Billy.
Yes. So he was actually in Mrs. Doubtfire.
He was.
Yeah.
He was the young lad.
The weird thing is, right, so I don't know if you remember it back in the day. He used to be in like a short-lived sitcom called Brotherly Love, right? And it was with Joe. Have you ever heard of Joey Lawrence?
Not off the top of my head.
So Joey Lawrence is his older brother, and Joey Lawrence originally was in Blossom back in the day. And then, you remember Blossom?
No.
Anyway, it's like a 90s kind of
Dawson's
coming of
Creek.
age kind of. Yeah, not as kind of mopey as Dawson's Creek, but you watch Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
You know Sheldon's missus.
Yeah.
She was Blossom. That's where she was originally known from.
Never seen it.
Never seen it anyway.
No.
Anyway, so Joey Lawrence was in that, right? But then he starred in a sitcom with his older brother, Joey, and his younger brother called Andy. So Andy Lawrence, Matthew Lawrence, and Joey Lawrence.
So it's a full family of actors.
Full family of actors. They play, I think they were like car mechanics in I think it was like in Philadelphia or something like that. Anyway. But then Andy Lawrence, his brother, have you ever watched the program Recess? The TV program, remember back in the day, Disney's Recess?
I think I know which you're on about, but
yeah. Well, he plays the lead character in that. He does the voice for that, and so on. So it's like he basically comes from a family of actors.
The cartoon
Recess.
Oh yeah, I remember that as a kid.
Yeah. So he did. I think it was TJ, the voice of TJ. His little brother did that. So it's quite not up there like the Baldwin style kind of family of actors, but
yeah, because they haven't really done a lot, have they?
Not really, no. Joey Lawrence is probably the most famous of them. I reckon if you Googled him, you'd probably recognise his face. Anyway, moving on. So then we've got Alexandra Holden as Lulu, who I've never really seen before, and she looked like she was about 40. It's this ginger lady up her, but I'll also put a picture up. Maratiza Murray, who plays Kisia, or as her mum keeps coming up to her.
What do you call her?
Kisia?
I thought it was Keisha.
It might have been Keisha. You know how I might be pronouncing names. But as the mum calls them, hey, Ling Ling, Ling Ling, Ling Ling. And then randomly we've got Pia and Tamara from Sister.
Random
as hell.
They're, at the time, the directors was like, who can we have who's famous, who's like a teenage age, who does school stuff? Oh, I know, Sister.
Well, to be honest, any of the kids in this, they're
not really kids, are they?
No, they're really not.
Mid-20s, late 20s.
They're really not. Well, yeah, Tia and Tamara, that's just random. Just to see them two in it was just like, all right then.
Yeah, it's like weird cameo.
Yeah.
Well, I looked on it as well. The main girl, what's her name now?
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. She's like 26 when she was filming.
Yeah.
And so's the other one.
Ferris.
Yeah.
She's actually older than Rachel McAdams as well.
Yeah. She's like 28 in this.
And then Rachel McAdams then went on to make Mean Girls not long after this as well, where she also plays another teenager.
Was that after this?
That was after this, yeah.
How did they get away with that?
God knows. Well, the thing is in this as well, there's a lot of questionable, like, kind of shit going on with, like, grown-ass men lusting after what are supposed to be teenage girls. But to be fair, they're clearly not teenage girls.
No, they're clearly not.
No. And then the only other one that may be worth mentioning was you get a little cameo from Ashley Simpson. Some of you out there probably can remember who she is, the one that kind of messed up on Saturday Night Live.
So on the cameo, what did she do?
She is, do you know You know, their rival, the rival cheerleader, the one...
Bianca.
Yeah, it's one of her friends. And then she also comes to the prom.
The blonde one.
Yeah, she comes to the prom with April's fella.
Right.
Yeah. But she only has like a few lines in that. But
I didn't know that was her sister. I know what you're on about.
That was Jessica Simpson's sister. Yeah, Ashley Simpson. But she had a short-lived music career, early 2000s, until I believe she cocked up a bit on Saturday Night Live. I think she was caught lip singing and then did some weird little jig or something. It was something like they played the wrong backing track and she started singing and they played the wrong backing track and then she got all nervous and just did some kind of weird little dance and walked off stage.
So was that career done?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was like, just own it. But yeah, but that's pretty much the cast.
General notes.
Yeah. Well,
did you get a strong vibe that this was more of a spoof?
A little bit.
Because pretty much every single scene, the way they were doing stuff, it was like over the top. A little bit like when you see spoof films getting done.
I think it's just the way kind of Schneider films are, really. But no, I can't get it. It's almost like the kind of spoof body swap films, in it.
Yeah.
Like what we got, like Freaky Friday. What other body swap ones? Mine's gone blank now. I know there've been ones after it, like there was one with Ryan Reynolds and that other dude. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of, I do agree, it's kind of almost like they're spoofing them type of films.
Yeah. Another one of my notes.
Well,
so it's like, when he's going around, why is he always wearing girls' clothes? Because he could easily wear his dad's suit like he did. Because like you say, it's a girl in a guy's body, but then as a guy dressed as a girl.
Yeah.
Just going around with like hot pants on and like little vest top.
I know what you mean. You would try and blend in a bit, wouldn't you? Maybe like, like you say, wear some men's clothes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's just getting hold of them.
Yeah. Then couldn't mind up with Anna Faris, if she's hot or not.
Nah, she's definitely hot, man. Definitely get it.
It's that look she keeps giving.
That.
Like gormless, in shock type thing.
Yeah, like she doesn't know what day of the week it is.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Yeah, I get that. Do you know who she was married to for years?
No.
Star-Lord. Chris Pratt, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was married to him?
Yeah. They got a kid together and everything. Yeah.
I want to put them two together.
They're divorced now, like. But yeah, they were together for quite a while. Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
You know quite a lot about celebrity divorces, don't you, for some reason?
I know. I have a ridiculous knowledge of celebrities and who's been in what film and so on. It's, Hannah always takes the piss out of me for it.
But that's why we do movie podcasts.
Well, yeah. So,
learn stuff.
Well, so the only general notes I've got is one of that I mentioned already is that like these kids are supposed to be kids, but they're in the early 20s clearly.
Yeah.
The other one was as well. Nowadays, because when I watched this 2002, I would have been about 17. So I would have been like eyeing these birds up, like, yeah. But now they're supposed to be kind of teenagers. I'm watching it and I'm like, they're fucking fit. But am I supposed to be eyeing these girls up now?
Oh, do you mean like the cheerleader scene?
Yeah, like the cheerleader scene. Or even like when they're walking through the mall and like every other person in the mall, grown-ass men, are all kind of eyeing them up because they're walking through their short skirts and their low-cut tops and all stuff like that. And it's like, am I supposed to be looking at this? Is it okay for me to look at this now?
I think it is kind of, because they are legitimately older.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if it was the way around, if it was like an 8-year-old playing a 15-year-old.
Yeah, and if it was the way around, Jesus Christ, could you imagine? But, and then the only other thing was April's mom through it all. I don't quite get what she was doing because she was just...
Yeah.
Well, we can obviously discuss it if we go through the film, but she was just... There was just these unnecessary scenes where kind of April's mum's... I like the dad's reaction, but the fact that the dad's always in like a dressing gown as well.
Just painting like his aeroplanes.
Painting his aeroplanes. And like, I do like when he goes... Because basically she keeps freaking out over April because obviously April's got a dude in her room, Rob Schneider, but she doesn't know this. But it's like, she keeps freaking out and talking to the husband, oh, did you hear these noises? Oh, she's acting really weird.
Look at the soap.
Look at the soap, it's covered in hair. Yeah, and all stuff like that. And it's like, just go and speak to your daughter. Maybe if you just be a good mom knock on the door and go in and speak to her and say, like, what's with the hair? What's going on? Do you want to talk to me about anything? I keep hearing men in your room. Do you want anything you want to tell me? Like, but no, she just goes to the husband, and the husband don't give two fucks.
Oh, he's not bothered at all, is he?
No.
All the way through, it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Just rather paint his planes.
Definitely is.
I mean, which man wouldn't?
Yeah, especially when you got a missus like that.
Oh no, she just seems like really
nervous breakdown. She is
nervous.
she?
Yeah. She just seems really highly strung. Like I think the husband even says you need to do more. You need to kind of find something better to do with your time. You know.
Says it at one point as well when he walks in. She's drinking wine. He's like, it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Yeah. She's clearly losing her shit, but I don't get why.
No, it's just it doesn't make sense, does it? It's just it's like a filler.
It is a bit of a filler. And the only other thing as well is I think it would have been good to see more of Rachel McAdams as in her body swap. Because you only get like 2 or 3 scenes until the end. Yeah,
it's pretty much robbing the Tampax.
Yeah.
And then in the strip club later, and when she's fighting somebody in the alleyway. That's pretty much it, really.
Yeah. I'd love to know how much she earned, considering how little she was actually in the film.
Well, for the first half hour, she's in it quite a lot, wasn't she?
Well, she was, and she sets it up and so on. But then afterwards, not much.
No.
Anyway,
big chunk of it.
But should we start going through the film?
Yeah, okay. So the movie opens up in ancient Egypt with some woman trying to get out of her marriage, and her best plan is to switch bodies with a slave girl.
I know. Who even comes up with that?
Instead of running away, it's like, oh, do you know what? I'll swip my body around with slave.
Who's getting the better end of the deal there, do you think?
Slave girl.
Definitely.
Yeah, because when you're in the store later on,
the
woman who's behind the counter, she tells us the story about what happened. But the princess then lived out her life as a slave girl.
Thing is, how would anyone even know?
Which then it comes to a bit of a plot thing as well.
Because you imagine, right, if like I just came to you now and said, I'm actually Prince William.
Yeah.
I swapped my body with Prince William so he could marry Kate Middleton. Not that has ever happened because I'd marry Kate Middleton. Anyway, well, let's just say that happened. You wouldn't believe me.
No.
And he's not going to say anything because he's the bloody prince. He's going to be like, yeah, that's a nut job. So how does anyone even know?
I know. But here's a little bit of a plot, like, failure for the whole thing.
Yeah, go on.
So they had earrings.
Yeah.
Right? To switch bodies, they've got to have one earring in each person.
Yeah.
Right? So now the slave girl is the princess.
Yeah.
She marries that guy.
Yeah.
Goes off. They don't switch bodies back because the woman in the store says she lived the rest of her life as a slave instead of being a princess.
Yeah, because she never brought the earrings back together.
So how did the earrings get back together to go inside the box, the original box from 3,000 years ago in the African store?
That's a good point. Maybe when one of them died, they were claiming the rooms out and they were like, oh, anyone got a match to this? And someone was just like, yeah, doesn't make sense. How did they come back together in the first place?
In the original box.
Because as I just said previously, if that slave girl had gone round saying, oh no, this slave life's actually really shit. I'd rather be married to the king or whatever. I want to switch bodies. And she'd be like, no. But the magic earrings. Shut up, love.
That's it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. It is a plot hole. How did they even come together, be in that shop in the first place? But no, there's no way I'd be taking that deal unless I was a slave.
Yeah, so they wear one earring each, and the spell takes effect and causes them to switch bodies over.
Skipped quite a bit out there, haven't you?
Yeah, there wasn't real much to it, was it?
Well, yeah.
What?
You skipped out probably at the beginning. You skipped out the mall where they find they get the earrings. You skipped out.
I was on about the Egyptian bit at the start.
Oh,
the next scene is where.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you meant Schneider and.
No. Two Egyptian girls.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll let you off.
So now.
So you've not missed out anything. No. Just to be clear. Yeah.
So now we're back
in the present day. Yeah.
Where are we?
We're at the prep rally. And obviously we see that there's cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And then just so we can get a bit of short kind of information, what would it be like background into Rachel McAdams' character, who's Jessica. She goes over to a rather large, plump lady who she calls the Hindenburg.
Oh, she does, doesn't she?
She does, yeah, like the blimp. And she's queries like, Jessica, why have you got me dressed as a rival? And she goes, oh, no, everyone will love it. Everyone will love it. Don't worry. I mean, how could this Hindenburg be so dumb as to not see this coming?
But then again, this is where I say it's like a spoof, because when she goes out, everybody throws toilet roll at her, and then she walks off, she gets a toilet seat thrown on the back of her head.
She doesn't.
And it just cleans her out.
Who's brought a toilet seat to the prep rally? Pep rally or whatever it's called. Oh my God, yeah. No, I didn't notice that until you just mentioned it, and then I was like, yeah, she's walking off.
Spoof.
Knocks the cleaner. Yeah.
But there's loads of scenes throughout the whole film what I like this.
Yeah.
It really is.
There are some.
Yeah, so we skip now into the classroom a little bit later in the day. And you got Jessica and April doing some shitty handshake thing. What do you call it?
I don't know. It's when you...
Patty cake.
Yeah, but they're doing their own little version where... to be honest, I was tempted at one point to try and write down what they were saying, and then I was just like, no.
No, it's something like, boys get their cockroaches, and then it'll change again.
Can we play a clip?
Got to play a little clip.
Play a little clip so the audience can hear. Yeah.
Won't be set. So this is the clip from the little patty cake thing.
Yeah.
Boys are cheats and liars. They're such a big disgrace.
They will tell you anything to get to second baseball. Baseball, he thinks he's gonna score. If you let him go all the way, then you are a
horticulturist studies flowers, geologist studies rocks. The only thing a guy wants from you is a place to put his cockroaches, beetles, butterflies, and bugs. Nothing makes him happier than a giant pair of jugglers and acrobats and dancing bear named Chuck. All guys really want to do is forget it, no such luck.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they do in the classroom. But that's kind of the full version, because the version they do in the classroom is when she's actually still Jessica gets interrupted halfway through.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, how do you even describe that?
Yeah, well, you heard it there, guys.
Well, yeah, so we don't have to. And then this is... so this is when we get the cameo from Team and Tamara. Tamara.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah, because their friend walks in. I can't remember her name. If you're watching on YouTube, she's
Keisha.
currently chewing on my chair. Keisha, is it?
Yeah.
Ling Ling.
She's chewing on your chair.
It looks like she's chewing on my chair.
You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong.
So she walks in and she's like, hey, my African sisters. And she's like, got all this. She's got a t-shirt on and she like kind of, I don't know anyway. But she's like trying to be like full on, like she's full black.
Yeah.
If that's even a thing. And then the Korean mum walks in. Hey Ling Ling, you forgot your lunch. And then for some reason, Sia and Tamara are giving her the what?
Yeah, the typical look at they normally do.
I don't get.
It's like what they're famous for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just weird, like the way they do it throughout the film. This whole skit about this girl being half Korean, but who cares?
Again, that's like a spoof. Because the mum comes running in. It's like, how did she get into school? And then instead of like a normal lunchbox, it's like one of traditional Chinese one where it's like 6 boxes piled up on top of each other with bows wrapped around it.
Because even the mum is a spoof in herself. She's kind of like a stereotypical Korean lady.
Yeah.
It's just weird, and it's kind of like I don't really find it funny.
No, not really.
I know, I get what they're trying to do. It's like this girl's trying to act like she's full African American, and for some reason she's trying to impress these two girls, Tia and Tamara.
Yeah.
And then they're judging her because she's got a Korean mum.
That's the way it comes across, doesn't it?
Yeah. I judge her more than her mum's batshit fucking crazy. Not that she's Korean. Because if my mum running going, Erik, you forgot your lunch, I'd be like, Mum, get out this school now.
How did she get in?
I don't know.
Don't they have security in a lot of high schools in America?
Well, no, different time, but I don't know.
Let's skip over that subject anyway.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about people getting into schools in America. Christ.
But anyway, did you notice what teacher was talking about in the lesson?
I didn't actually. Oh, witchcraft.
Yes.
The Salem witch trials.
It was.
Yeah. Did I notice that witch girl behind?
She looked a little bit sus as well.
when she's like, well, it's a bit unfair that she got such a high grade because she was there, and then she's like, putting a curse on her or whatever. I don't know what she says, but it was weird. She does like a weird voice.
Yeah, it was a weird motto on it. And then we get a little bit of a shopping montage where the girls are going through. Jessica gets a free milkshake, flirting, licking a cream off the side. Like you say, actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Again, that is one of the scenes. They're meant to be really young, but then she's licking the cream off the milkshake dead seductively to get it for free.
And he's clearly of age because he's not in school and he's working this job during the day. So, and like she's like licking it off, like being all seductive and stuff. And they're walking through the mall as like a trio. Sorry, not a trio. 4 of them are walking through the mall. And even like, I think at one point some guy goes past on his little cart thing.
The janitor.
The janitor goes past, that's it, on his little cleaning thing. And like ends up crashing it because he's checking out these young jailbait. Basically just jailbaiting it. Jailbaiting guys at the mall, I wrote here.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
Yeah.
And then we see the rival cheerleaders come over, don't we? Bianca and her little crew.
Yeah.
So they have a little
Bianca in it.
Yeah, so they have a little bit of slanging match with each other.
Yeah.
And then when about to leave the shop, Jessica puts some like, items into her bag. So she walks out and just gets taken clear out by the security guard.
Dude, yeah. that means stitches that.
Full on rugby tackle. Oof.
Like that. Come on, Winona.
Yeah.
But yeah, that had me in stitches. I laugh out loud just when they just come from nowhere.
There's quite a lot of little laugh out loud moments, I thought.
No, there was definitely.
It did make me laugh quite a lot.
Imagine that though, yeah. Imagine if you're walking out of Asda and the barrier just starts beeping, and before you even get a chance to even realise what's going on, you're just getting tucked down, like in American football, just full on tackled. Don't 2 of them like either side just kind of straight into her or something?
No, it's only the one guy, but it just hits her with that much force. She went fucking flying.
That's how much force then, because I thought there was 2 guys. I thought it was literally 2 blokes.
It's like, rah!
Yeah, Jesus Christ. He takes his job seriously.
Definitely, mate. The next scene, we're going to the African thrift shop.
Oh,
we get a little bit of a cameo, don't we, from Adam Sandler.
From our Sandler. It is a Happy Madison production, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so his character in this, when he goes around and like whenever the girls pick up, let's say they pick up this cup here, he's like, "Oh yeah, this thing is amazing. You can put your weed in there. Not many people know you can put your weed in there." Well, apparently that's I've got a little note here that I found.
All right.
So apparently the Mazbooza Bongo guy, Sandler's known, is loosely based on a hippie clerk character that Rob Schneider played in Saturday Night Live.
Right.
A sketch whose catchphrase was, "You can put your weed in there."
Right.
So he's actually,
linking it together.
Yeah. So he's playing a Rob Schneider kind of character from Saturday Night Live, yeah.
That's quite good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Because he makes quite a few different cameos, doesn't it? No, as that character.
Yeah.
It's like, is there a strip club speaking to the girls like, "Ooh, what? Where you put your weed?" Yeah. Ooh, I don't have one of them. I can't put it there.
I can't put it there.
This bit made me laugh as well. So Keisha walks over to the African lady behind the counter.
Oh, yeah.
This makes me so proud to be African American. Then the mum runs in. Ling Ling, you walk by my shop and not say hi to me.
Yeah.
And the African woman just like rolls her eyes, shaking her head like, no.
I know, again.
It's.
I find it funny more on the point that the weird mum's coming in, but obviously it's supposed to be like a dig at her not being full African American heritage.
Yeah. When Jessica picks up a box as well, you hear the drums, don't we, in the background, like Jumanji. And the shop owner shouts out, "Stop poking them drums!"
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you could hear me.
It's quite good though the way they've done that.
Oh no. Well, she full on robs them.
Oh yeah, but if they're not for sale, why put them on the front counter?
I know. Well, to be fair, they were just on the front in a box.
Yeah.
It was Jessica that just went rooting.
They're meant to be like a rare relic.
I mean,
they literally just leave them there on the side.
Yeah, and they're literally magic as well. Because later on we find out that the woman knew exactly what they were. And just like you say, just leaves them on the front. But it's almost like, did you get the impression kind of like that Jessica was kind of drawn to them in a way? Because like when before they go into the shop, they're all going down the escalators and she's the last one to go down and she kind of stops She pauses, looks at the shop, and then they go into the shop, and then when they're there on the side, she's kind of like, I know he's playing the drums, but it does add to the dramatic effect that she's kind of almost like she's drawn to the earrings, like they're calling to her, and then she opens them up, and then she tries to steal them.
That's true.
She does steal them. She swaps them out with another pair.
Okay.
Bit naughty that though, isn't it?
Yeah. So she swaps them out, doesn't she, for some like 99-cent ones instead.
Yeah.
So this next scene, Rob Schneider's character, we see him for the first time, and he's doing a terrible job at robbing a gas station.
Yeah.
That guy, he's definitely not a full shilling.
He is not. He is really not. I mean, yeah.
How can you explain what is happening here now? Because he's robbing the guy.
Yeah.
They don't have any cash because they take cards quite a lot. And then his best idea is to rob nachos straight out of the cabinet, get the cheese sauce, puts it all into his bag, starts dipping his head underneath the squashing machine, gets like a brain freeze, then goes back to it again.
You know, he gets his head under the nacho thing as well, doesn't he?
Oh, he does it on that as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
But he's shoving everything into this bag, isn't he? And then, like you say, he's squirting the nacho cheese in there.
And then throws some money on top of it.
You do see him later on, he's taking like the lottery tickets out of his bag and he's like licking off the nacho cheese.
It's disgusting, that.
Yeah, but the guy's clearly not thought this through. And I
don't think he's thought anything through in his life, mate.
No, he's, like you say, he's a few shillings short of a pound there, isn't he?
Whilst he's mid-robbing this gas station, Jessica and co pull up to the gas station.
Yeah.
And they want Rob Schneider to fill the car up, along with giving it a full service and an oil change.
She's a bit of a douche, though, isn't she, Jessica, at this point? They have like a finger across the way. We obviously don't have them in the UK, but it must be so someone will come out and pump the petrol for them.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, but she keeps driving over, and every time she drives over, and it dings in the shop. So it's like ding, ding, but she keeps doing it like a little prissy bitch. But even then as well, like when she goes to him, I want the full service, I want my oil checking and all stuff like that.
I would tell her to fuck off.
I would.
But filling up the gas might be one thing, but you know what I mean? Like doing oil check and everything like that underneath.
Exactly.
Like, you're not a full-on car mechanics.
Well, and even so, I'd have, like, as soon as she called me over as a ward, I'd just be like, I don't fucking work here. Walk off.
Can anybody let us know as well down in comments? Is that a thing that they do in America, or did they used to do it in America, where you can get like oil change, your service, or even just fill the car up with fuel?
Well, that's it. Are they actually going to change the oil and filter and everything right there while you wait? Because I very much doubt it. Maybe they're just checking the oil levels. But even so, would you do it while the car's that warm?
No, you need to cool down.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So many plot holes.
She's a bit of a bellend, isn't she? Because she's trying on her earring in the car, right? So the earring she's just robbed from the shop, she's trying on while they're waiting. But then while Rob Schneider's looking under the hood, she keeps beeping her horn.
Yeah, so he bangs his head then, doesn't he?
And then they're taking the piss out of him, saying that, oh, it's a minimum wage job. Look at this guy, he's such a prick.
Oh yeah, they did.
And they're just being absolute horrible bitches.
Bob stuck up themselves.
To him, stuck up, yeah. Well, obviously. Yeah, sorry. You made
both say it at the same time. Like,
go on, you go.
Yeah, I was just about to say, they drive off, and somehow one of the earrings is underneath the car when they drive off, and Rob happens to find it on the floor.
Yeah, is it me, or was there like a kind of scene missing there? I don't know if it's just in the version we watched, but it would have made more sense if they'd shown the earring being dropped out, because somehow he drives off and he just sees it on the floor. But
yeah. It was just like you say, it was just a cut there. It's like, she's in the driver's seat, she's put one earring on. How did the other one get underneath the car to start off with?
Well, exactly, because she only tries one on in the car, and the other one, I assume, is still in whatever box she's got. And I don't recall, like, it's not like even like something happens where she like jumps or something, or that would cause her to drop it, or to even drop it out of the car. I know she's in a convertible, but you literally would have had to have picked the earring up out the box and dropped it. Or thrown it out of the car or something. But no, like you say, car drives up and Rob goes, oh, an earring. Lovely. Yeah.
Like what you were saying there, it does make sense if it was a little bit of it cut.
Well, yeah.
For whatever reason, they need to like show a little bit more in depth, really, don't it? How did the earring got there?
Because it does seem that way. Because when I watched it a couple of times, both times I watched it, it's almost like, because he goes from being under the car hood and her beeping the horn because she does it twice to him, and he bangs his head on the bonnet, and then all of a sudden they're driving off, and he finds the earring.
Would have been better if she had like a cardigan on and she was taking the cardigan off and it got caught and then went off.
Well, exactly, yeah. That would have made sense if she was wearing both, and just show us something to say why it's
where it is.
The other thing as well is obviously they treat this guy like an absolute dick.
Yeah.
They have him changing the oil, and he's literally right in front of him and stuff like that. Yet later, when she changes into him, it's only like literally a few hours later, you don't recognize him. You don't recognize, that's the guy we abused at the petrol pump.
Good point.
Because it's literally that night, like a few hours later.
Oh, it's next day, isn't it?
Well, she wakes up the next morning. Yeah. Well, yeah, but
you'd recognise the guy anyway, wouldn't you?
You'd be thinking, you'd be looking in the mirror at yourself, saying, "I've seen this guy somewhere before." Oh yeah, it's the guy. But it may just go to show how little they think of people who serve them.
True.
That he can't even recognise the guy's face you've just abused.
Could be, yeah. Could be a little bit of a character building for them.
Yeah,
which wouldn't make sense, really.
Well, she does kind of.
I don't think they thought about it, though, to be honest.
She does have a little bit of a redemption arc in it, doesn't she? But I don't think it's supposed to be that deep of a film.
Like you think this is not a deep film?
Well, it's about as shallow as a puddle, and usually in films like this, when you do a body swap, you've got to find a reason for the swap, or they've got to like
maybe a prom at the end, or a cheerleading competition that's really big for that character.
Yeah, but it's usually like you usually have a redemption arc, don't they? Where like you've got to realize what it's like to be the other person, or that type of thing. Not just I've just got to find this earring. So it's kind of like a shallow version of one of them type of films, which I don't mind. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So then we're back home, and she
little trans brother
scores a little 3-pointer. What is with his brother?
I thought it was a little cross-dresser.
Yeah,
because at this time, when Jessica comes home, she comes upstairs. Her little brother, how old is he? About 8? Maybe 10?
Yeah, must be 8 or 10. Definitely not high school age, young.
Got her makeup on.
Yeah.
Wearing her bra.
Yeah.
Wearing some other stuff.
Yeah. Just like it's either he's a cross-dressing, or he's just creepy who's got a crush on his sister and he's sniffing her knickers. It's just a bit weird.
Yeah, you kind of took it for a little turn there, didn't you? Late that night, the boyfriend comes over, Billy, and they play a little game of Shrouds at the window, which obviously comes into play a little bit later on in the film, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. At that as well, though, it's like he's got the subtlety of a goat. He pulls up, and rather than doing the whole throw little stones at the windows,
he beeps his
horn.
Just
beeps his horn, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, beeps his horn.
Straight away, if someone's beeping the car horn outside my house, they'll be like, "Who's that?
Who's that at this time of bloody night?"
It's that little Billy. He's back again.
Yeah, bloody hell.
For whatever reason, because it's quite pointless, really, doesn't it? Because he just said, like, she's not going to sleep with him, and he's going away on holiday. That's it.
Yeah. Well, did you see her when she's sneaking out of the house?
Yes, the dad.
Mum and dad. Yeah. So she sneaks out. She climbs out of her bedroom window, walks across, and then you get a little like kind of peeks inside her parents' window. Like, I'm not being funny. First of all, why are the curtains open in the first place? And second of all, there's no way I'd ever peek into my mum and dad's bedroom at night, just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
But in this instance, you got the mum who's reading a science magazine, and the dad who's literally sat next to her in bed reading a Playboy.
And the tippet side on as well. Centerfold. Gets everything out.
Who does this?
I don't know. Spoof films.
Well, yeah, but I definitely wouldn't be looking through my mum and dad's window at night.
Oh my God. And when they start kissing as well, it's like Billy just instantly creams his pants.
Oh, yeah.
Straight away, he's like,
I'm not going to have sex with you, but I'm going to make you come. Like, Jesus. Well, I literally put Billy jizzes all over his pants. And then I put...
So it wasn't just me then thinking that.
I literally wrote it.
He was pulling one in faces.
Because he goes, "Oh, you're making my leg tingle." Jesus Christ. And then I put, "She's still a virgin?" Question mark. You can put all that thing with the cream and everything. She might not be a virgin, but she's definitely sucked a dick.
Oh, quite a few, I think, mate.
Yeah.
Quite a few for some ice creams.
I think she must have.
Rob's back at his place being a carrot.
Yeah.
Licking his Dorito cheese off dollar bills and laughing like a dunce.
Eating a carrot.
That laugh as well, it's just annoying.
Oh, the earring. What else? He pulls out an eyeball as well randomly, doesn't he? When he's going through his bag, he pulls out like a fake eyeball, throws it across the room. Throws it across the room, and then he pulls out the earring like...
So what's the first thing you got to do when you see an earring, what you found on the floor? Oh, do you know what? I'll stick it in my ear.
Good job he had
myself
his
some
ear pierced, though,
hepatitis.
isn't it? Well, yeah. But it's a good job he had his ear pierced. And you would wash it as well. It's been in that bag full of fucking nacho cheese. And like you say, he found it on the floor.
Yeah.
He'd wash it.
I'm not sticking a dirty earring anywhere near my ears.
No.
Especially if you found on the floor at a gas station.
Yeah, you're
covered it in Dorito sauce.
You're asking for trouble, aren't you? You're asking for some kind of STD there, or the ear version.
STD?
Well, you know what I mean.
Getting ear fucked.
Oh, yeah. Never been ear fucked, no. Never had ear gonorrhea. Never had gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea, oh, I like that, yeah. Good.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
What's the socials so people can thank you?
So sticksandbelowpodcast@gmail.com. Please like, subscribe. If you like stupid jokes like that, then please stay tuned.
Dad jokes,
yeah. You still need one of them, mate.
Yeah, we do actually.
Yeah, you really do.
That won't be too bad.
But yeah, what else? And then she's on the phone to April, bragging about having such an amazing life. If my life couldn't be any better.
Oh, that soon take a twist, isn't it?
It does indeed. It does.
Because why would you fall asleep with an earring in?
Exactly. Does she even realise she still has it in at this point?
I don't think she does. But in the morning, you wake up, and the first thing she does is go to the toilet and puts the earring straight on the side.
A good shout. The fingers as well is, in the beginning, when they're in Egypt and the slave and the princess or whatever do it, they both put the earring in and it happens instantly. But in this, they put, and even at the end, moving on. Yeah, so he puts the earring in, but it doesn't. She's still on the phone chatting away to April. Blah blah blah.
I was expecting
and then she goes
to
to sleep.
switch then.
And then she goes to sleep and wakes up in the morning in Schneider's body.
Yeah,
Schneider's body.
Schneider is a woman.
Rob Schneider is a hot chick.
South Park, mate, just killed it, hasn't it?
Oh no, just the whole carrot. Rob Schneider is a stapler.
What's that? Why would you only wear like one earring in anyway?
Oh, I don't.
And plus, you got to think like how dirty it must have been if it's 3,000 years old.
Yeah,
that'd be like rusted and crusted metal.
Well, if it's pure gold wouldn't rust. But yeah, I know what you mean.
But it wouldn't be pure gold, would it?
I don't know. Back in the day, no. Well, if you're gonna enchant some kind of object, you're not gonna just enchant bloody
tinfoil.
Yeah, a tinfoil. You're gonna go the full hog and diamonds and gold and all that shit, wouldn't you?
Would you?
Would you?
Suppose.
Well, I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. You could enchant a plastic bottle for all I care. Like have a genie in a plastic fucking bottle, rubbing away. It'll last forever. Like it'll never decompose. So yeah,
that's true.
Sure.
I mean, like a bit of brass over time, does that not like
tarnishes?
Fall apart?
Yeah, it'll tarnish. Yeah. But yeah. So they switch in the night. She wakes up with a dick. Goes to the toilet, sits down, has a piss. Doesn't realise she has a penis.
No, but it also wakes up holding a phone still. Yeah. What are you calling the character, by the way, on your notes?
Jessica.
So I've called Spence from now.
Oh, because that's the name he uses when he goes to get the job as a janitor, yeah.
Yeah, so it starts to get a little bit confused there now, because when I was doing my notes, I was thinking, I'm confused myself reading these back. Because you got Jessica, who used to be the girl, is now a boy, and now the boy is now actual Jessica in Jessica's body. But yeah, it starts getting a little bit confusing. So my notes now, from now on, is going to be called Spence.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'll go with that.
That's what they call themselves later on, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, when he's the janitor and that. Yeah, when he's, Spence.
Oh,
yeah, that's fine.
Chiquisha.
Oh, what?
Chiquisha, or whatever his name is.
Chiquisha.
Chiquisha, or something like that.
Chiquisha.
Tikeko.
You're just making up names now. You're just saying
Mexican.
words. Just saying noises. Oh, it's the Mexican.
Yeah, what did Dad call him?
I don't know. Okay.
It was some weird name like Takesha or Takeka or...
Mexican child, I don't know.
Oh, God knows, anyway, we'll come to that later.
The Mexican. Yes, Z?
Right, so here we're saying again, right? His first piece of clothing to put on was hot pants and a little tight vest top. To sneak out the window, steals the dad's suit, runs out the house through the kitchen. For some reason, nobody can tell the difference between Jessica and the actual bloke's voice.
Oh, yeah. Well,
because the mum says, like, is everything okay? And then Rob shouts back saying, no, in Jessica's voice.
It's a really disgusting spider. A really big spider.
He plays gay well, doesn't he?
He does play gay well.
And then...
Well, he plays very, very, very camp. Well, did that?
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, same thing, but he
plays it really well.
He does play it really well. But I love that when...
with a boy with a cake.
Yeah.
I knew you'd like that scene.
I don't know why. Why is that because there's cake? Are you calling me fat?
Food orientated, aren't you?
I am food orientated.
I mean, Eric's not allowed to eat anywhere near our podcast anymore.
Yeah. Punisher. I sat here eating a big tub of Pringles on camera, and when I came to do the edit, and I was like, Darren, never let me eat on camera again. It was like, Jesus.
You're banned.
Yeah, I'm banned. But no, I tell you what, the big girl in this is food orientated as well.
Oh yeah, she is, isn't she?
She's very food orientated.
Steak.
Yeah. I love that in Juice Bigelow when he goes, I think there's been a mistake. Someone say steak.
I watched a clip of that one actually not too long ago. And whilst obviously the big black lady who's sitting on the bed, talks to Juice at the time, starts pulling like a cheeseburger out between her tears and then gets something else from somewhere.
A chicken wing.
Food.
Oh yeah. That's the woman who's. I think there's been a mistake.
Yeah.
Did you say steak? later on when they go the fat bird in this and they go, there's usually a chicken involved.
Yeah,
that sounds delicious.
She does.
Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, she sneaks out to the house anyway. The brothers they're eyeing up a big cake in the kitchen, and she thinks that he thinks that Spence / Jessica is his dad because he got the suit on, and he goes, "Can I have a piece of this cake?" And he goes, it's getting confusing already. He goes, yeah, whatever, and walks out the house. And then the kid starts eating the cake, and the dad then walks in and goes, "What the hell are you doing?" He goes, I thought you said I could." The dad's like, "What?" That'd be That'd be M's. My daughter's excuse. That. Like, I thought you said I could.
You're like, did I?
Yeah. I would literally question myself, like, did I say you could eat my boss's cake? Why would I do that? Why is he even buying his boss a cake?
I don't know.
Would you buy your boss a cake? I wouldn't buy my boss a cake.
No.
No offense, Kelly, but I wouldn't buy you a cake.
No, I don't like giving him like £5 donations when they come round. It's a birthday. Like, I'm here because I'm getting paid by the hour.
I know, yeah.
And I've got to pay you a £5 because it's your birthday.
Well, that's it. I'm not here to make friends. If it wasn't being paid, I wouldn't know any of you.
No.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why we do this. We don't get paid for it.
Well, yeah.
If we got paid, like, I won't like him.
I don't mind spending time with this guy for free, to be fair.
Aw. Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
The next scene. Rob wakes up in Jessica's body, back at the house, and seems like fell asleep counting the chair.
You confused me then, because I thought that we'd gone back to the beginning of the scene we just discussed. That's why it's getting... Yeah,
exactly. That's why I called it Spence.
Spence, yeah.
Yeah, for the other one. So then, basically, Rob, is it like Rob Schneider, is in Jessica's body, back at the house, and they were counting the money, wasn't they, at the start? It looks like they fell asleep counting the money. Yeah, they go to the toilet, it's like, "Where's my cat?" And bell rings for school.
Yeah.
Good transition, actually.
Yeah, it is. And then we meet April, don't we? Well, we already met April, but Spence meets April.
Yeah. Just like I say, Spence gives a phone call to April saying that I'm in Jessica's body.
Yeah.
Or Jessica's in a different body.
It's Jessica. And he's like, "Oh, come and meet me." And she's like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "It's Jessica."
Every so often he does like a deep voice as well. He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm here. It's me, Jessica.
It's me, Jessica." come and meet me, please. It's Jessica. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Would you go to like school steps where nobody is to meet some stranger on the phone?
No, what are balls?
No.
What are balls?
Like you come to the canteen, yeah, where there's people. So if I go missing, got witnesses.
Yeah, especially yeah. You really wouldn't. You'd at least get one of the other, this one and this one if you watch. Unless you're watching on YouTube, the girls behind me on the Pidgey, the other two, I can't remember what the names are.
One of your friends, basically.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, that's me. Me going around the world again. You would at least get someone to go with you, is what I mean to say.
Definitely would.
I love the pepper spray on the chain, though.
How many key rings does she have? There's like 45 key rings on this like one keychain.
I've got pepper spray on my keychain.
Somewhere. Just hold still for me.
Just hold up 1 second.
Yeah,
through
set me up on this, like, the stand, isn't it, at the football field? But it's like 3 or 4 floors up. It's quite a high stand, wasn't it?
Yeah, what did they call it? This? Bleachers, is it? Did they call it? Is it the bleachers? What do they call it? I'm
not too sure. I think there is a proper name for it similar to that.
Yeah, so basically like the seating area next to a running track. Yeah.
So Spence comes up crawling from underneath the steps like a fucking troll with a real deep voice going, April!
In a suit that doesn't fit him.
Yeah. And it's like, wait a minute, that's that crackhead from the gas station who's acting really weird. How's he got my phone number? Why is he coming at me, shouting my name?
Basically, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's how people die.
Yeah.
That's how girls get kidnapped.
Exactly. Luckily, she had the pepper spray because Spence fell down like 50, 60 steps.
Yeah. That she eventually got to.
Yeah. And then
slips on a marshmallow.
Why does it sound like Daffy Duck all of a sudden? It's like, oh, April. I can't really do the voice then. It sounds like a bit like Daffy Duck when you're saying it. Do you know what? I'm going to go get it quickly. So here's a little bit of a clip that I was talking about where he sounds like Daffy Duck.
Yeah. Go on.
I can't breathe. This morning I woke up a man. This is by far the worst day of my life.
It is Daffy Duck, isn't it? The black one. Where he gets blown up and his beak goes around the back of his head.
It does sound it, yeah.
Don't know why.
Yeah, definitely. Defo Daffy Duck. He is. At that point, his beak is round the back of his head.
Yeah, because he just fell down about 6 flights of stairs.
Yeah. Oh, mate, and then did you hear how he convinces April that he is Jessica?
Oh, was it like she had shit on the teeth when they first met?
Yeah, and in second grade, they all threw rocks at her for talking funny.
Meanwhile, he's talking like Daffy Duck on the floor.
I know. And then somehow that convinces her, and then it's like, so if you're out there and you want to kidnap a high school teenager, all you have to do is play pat a cake with them.
And tell them that you threw stones at them as a kid.
Yeah, basically. And then she trusts him that much now that she gives keys to the house and says, go and wait in my bedroom for me.
Yeah.
And then gives her a hug and goes, oh, the beard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It wasn't much of a beard, though, was it, to be honest?
No, it's a bit of stubble. At best.
We're back now, aren't we, at April's house, and Spencer's getting high as fuck on aerosol fumes.
What is he
trying to
doing
get rid of the man smell?
Is that all it was? He was just trying to get...
So. There was like a bin next to the toilet with about 5 or 6 different aerosol cans empty where they've been using that much.
Massive bottles of antiperspirant. Where do you even get them from?
What?
They're massive bottles. Like, they were like literally like this big. I've never seen an antiperspirant bottle that big in my life.
Were that big?
They bloody were.
It wasn't.
They bloody were. Oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah, we're doing this again. Like one week it was a bloody hat he was wearing. It there wasn't.
There was a hat.
It wasn't.
Yeah, the guy had a man bun in Mario.
That was not a man bun.
It was a man bun.
Definitely, it was not a man bun.
Okay, well, 1 for 1, 1 all. He didn't have a man bun, but he was wearing a hat.
No,
he was wearing a. Mate,
no.
I even in the edit, I even put the hat picture in there.
No, he
was wearing a hat.
You edited that.
I did not. How did I edit a hat?
Actually, it's quite a big thing. Actually,
told you, they're massive. Look at it, the size of it.
Yeah, it's like a hairspray.
Yeah,
but bigger.
So 2-1 then, yeah.
I'll let you off that one.
Yeah.
I'll let you have that
let
one.
me have. Yeah, let me have it.
Yeah.
But no, they weren't massive. It was like industrial size.
They were big. They must be high.
Yeah.
The fumes coming off that stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But going in to buy them as well, where did they even buy them from?
Oh, America, innit? They have everything bigger.
I
It's like
know.
the milk cartons, isn't it? It's like by the gallon.
Well, yeah.
So.
Excessive. Just everywhere.
True.
And then the nose hair. When she, I think what is it? I'm just made of hair or something like that.
Oh,
says.
yeah. And then to start getting waxed on the beard.
Oh, I mean, who the hell waxes her face?
It's just stupid.
I mean, these are obviously, they're women. They must wax because they know how to wax. So they know how painful it must be. Why the hell would you go and do it on your face? Regardless of whether you're a man or not.
You've never done it, have they?
You just wouldn't do it on your face.
No.
You think Schneider actually did it for real life? Like that dude in 40-Year-Old Virgin, Steve Carell, when he had his wax chest in that, when he had his...
Was that legitimately getting done?
That was real, yeah. And apparently, right? Oh, have you not heard of this, right? So basically, it was all improvised, right? In 40-Year-Old Virgin, Steve Carell getting waxed, right? But the woman who's doing the waxing lied to the production crew to say that she's actually done it before, right? And then apparently, you're supposed to put Vaseline over the nipples before you put the wax on. And this woman didn't because she didn't know what she was doing, and then rips it off. And that's why, I think it's Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd stood round and they're laughing the tits off in the scene. And he's obviously like, oh my fucking God. Because I think in one of the scenes, he even shouts out, oh, Kelly Clarkson, or something like that. But yeah, it was all real. He actually having his chest waxed.
No
That was
way.
all his real hair getting waxed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pass on that.
Yeah. And that's why, the woman who's actually doing the waxing is kind of like getting all flustered and giggling a bit as he's screaming his head off.
No way, never knew that.
Yeah.
But on his face, it did look like he was real wax.
Oh, I know, but like I say, you wouldn't do it on your face anyway.
No.
But the whole, you have a penis in there, do you?
Oh my God. She was gagging.
I know. It was like...
You got a cock? What does it look like? What does it look like, Spence? Or was pants like,
it's like the top 5.
How many guys have you seen? 5.
5?
Including my brothers.
The brother we never see.
Oh, are you? Actually?
Is there a brother?
I don't know, but she says little brother, doesn't she?
You don't say little brother, yeah? Other than my little brothers.
Unless she's on about Jessica's little brother.
Fuck knows. But why is she seeing Jessica's little brother's penis?
Exactly.
Well,
I'll show you how to do lipstick if you show me your lipstick.
Well, yeah, she's a bit obsessed with that penis. But yeah, to be fair though, right? I don't know if this happened to us in real life and you came over as a fit bird, if you came over looking like Rachel McAdams, I'd be like, have you got a vagina down there, dude?
You would?
Probably.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, at the very least, I'd be like, can I see your tits? Show us your tits. Go on, dude. Go on, show us your tits.
You do know that is the equivalent of like a modern day trans who used to be best mates with a girl and now they come back and it's like they've had to change.
Yeah, but I suppose. No, because you've actually changed.
It is.
Oh, but no, because it's magic. If
It's magic.
It's magic. No, but seriously though, so you're saying if I rocked up here and I'm like, and I convinced you that I'm not me transitioned, I'm not me as a man, as a woman. Sorry, I am me as a man, but I'm not me as a woman. I'm literally changed bodies with Rachel McAdams. You wouldn't just say, "Have a look at them titties," then.
Probably not. No.
I feel like I'm being judged now. Don't judge me.
Let us know down below or contact us on
6andbelowpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know, would you see them titties? Or would you, if you're a female out there, which according to the YouTube, most of our viewers are male anyway, would you want to see the penis? Penis or boobs? Leave a comment down below.
Okay, yeah, we took a weird turn again. Somehow.
I do.
Every single week we do it, don't we?
Every single week.
So the mum, as you were saying before about April's mum, She's downstairs doing a little bit of cleaning, and she hears Spence stump his toe.
Oh.
And he goes, "Ah, motherfucker!" And she's like, "What's going on there with my daughter?"
Yeah, it sounds like
They get
people's
on.
being
Yeah, sounds like
being
getting on.
railed there. Oh man. And then Spence calls Billy. Billy's away on his trip with
With the family.
This is the best bit in the film. This is the bit that made me laugh out loud. Should we play a clip or? Think
Yeah,
it might be
actually.
worth it. So just to set the scene a little bit, right? So she calls Billy. Billy's away on his trip with the family, and he answers, and obviously it's Spence's voice, thinking he's going to be like Jessica or something like that. And he says to him,
Why, who is this?
I should have made love to you when I had the chance. Oh.
Father Mulcahy?
it gets me every time. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was funny.
That was funny.
Heavy breathing down the phone as well.
Yeah. I should have made love to you when I had the chance. Oh, Jesus.
What would you do in that situation?
What if some dude rung me up and said,
Heavy
be like-
breathing down the phone.
just, I don't know. I didn't have no father Mulcahy, and I don't remember any dude ever wanted to make love to me. I'd be like, who are you? Well, who would your father Mulcahy be? Time to tell us, Darren.
So they go out to the shops, don't they?
Just glossing over that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
So they go
Moving
to
on.
the shops. That's right, I wasn't listening.
Were you not? Did you not hear what I said? No.
No.
No, it'll have to be a surprise when you watch it back. Right,
So
go on.
about, have you... So, I
No,
don't know.
no,
I'm-
don't wanna-
I was
don't wanna-
reading somewhere.
We'll leave it there. Right. So moving on.
I'm sorry.
I think Darren's got a secret. Right, go on. Okay.
Yeah, so they're back at the shops
Yes.
and see Ling Ling and the other ones.
Ling Ling.
Well, that's a proper name, though, isn't it?
Hey, Ling Ling. According to the mum, yeah.
Yeah. So Ling Ling and the others back at the shops, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then they go back to April's house.
Oh, what happens at the shops though? April's like, so Jessica and and then they're all slagging her off, aren't they? But obviously they don't realise that Spence, who's like stood about 2 yards away, is Jessica. They're all slagging her off, saying, "Oh, she kept us waiting when we went on that trip that time." Walks over. I had my period, okay?
Little grandma takes the kid away.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
covers her
It's
ears.
like, oh my god, you had a what?
Over here, kid. Out of the way.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. So they're a sleepover. So they're all dicking around.
Literally, this whole scene is just so they can have a look at Spencer's cock.
It's not the. This is the second time it happens, but it's not the last.
No, because they do it again, don't they? At least
Yeah, yeah.
another 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's to the witch girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cut to the scene and they're just all there, like he's just putting his dick away. Again, no, you would. If you came to a group of if I was Rachel McAdams now, and like you got the guys together.
I think you're carrying this a little,
No,
bit
you got-
too much.
I noticed like in I think it was last week's or the week before's podcast, you say that I always pick something and I don't let it drop. This is it this week. This is this week. So if you're there, I'm Rachel McAdams. I've got the tits. I've got the vag. I'm fully her. I'm not me transitioned. And you got the lads together. You will be like, come on. Let's see it. Let's see the boobs. Eh?
Oh.
I draw the line. Are you fucking me? I'm just saying that. But I'd maybe let you touch the boobs. I'd maybe let you motorboat them. Okay, I'd maybe let you motorboat them. But that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
Right, let's skip forward.
I'd maybe scissor. No. Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Just so I know what it feels like. When am I going to get this
Just a
chance
tip.
again?
You can do what you want to yourself.
Just don't look at me in the eyes. Just don't look at me in the eyes. Sorry, go on.
It reminds me of that scene from the do-over, No Jose. Having the freeze, it was like, dude,
Stop
staring
looking
me in
at
the eyes.
That's when next thing is he has the balls. Dripping sweat. Oh, Jesus. I forgot about that.
It was a funny scene, that.
Luis Guzman's balls.
It was a funny one.
Dripping sweat. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, so they're all checking out the dig.
Then they think it's a good idea to have a pillow fight. Spencer's getting battered by all 4 girls, isn't it? Then next week just goes like psycho mode. Fucking cleans them all out.
Mate.
Through the plasterboard, knocking them out.
When he comes to April and she literally flies across the room, leaves a massive hole in the side, doesn't he? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. It's the noise what he makes as well, at the end.
Yeah.
He knocks them all clean out.
They're all making dick puns, aren't they? Because she says, "Oh, you're not gonna win homecoming queen with that."
Yeah.
She goes, all right, guys, stop dicking about.
See, sex doll.
Holy shit! So Darren reckons, right? So Darren's been trying to decide behind the scenes whether Anna Faris is actually how do I say this politely?
Hot or not?
Hot. Yeah, I was going to say, but in most scenes. She does look like a sex doll. Yeah.
But it did make me laugh, this scene, though, because after he just cleared her out, it's the laugh. It's a weird, like, psychotic laugh that he does.
Oh, dude, that is creepy. I'm sorry, but, like, so on the screen we're just looking at the moment, it had Anna Faris just at that moment on that timestamp as the sex doll. And then I look back and you had it frozen on Rob Schneider in pretty much the same kind of thing with his mouth open. And I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah.
Listen, in the middle.
They're like this, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see it. Yeah.
He actually does look like a sex doll himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But why do we always take this weird turn?
If you're listening on Spotify, on YouTube, the background we've got, Rob Schneider is literally stood there ready to take a penis in his mouth, basically, like a Rob Schneider sex doll, sex doll.
You see, right? Because you keep going on about this, like sex change stuff and stuff. You're waking up in different people's bodies.
What do you mean I keep going on about it?
You do, to be fair. You will. This is you, April, in this scene. The next scene, Spence wakes up early in the morning.
And he's got a hard on.
Got a hard on. But April's just literally sat there staring at him. Big cheesy grin on his face like, you had any special dreams, have you?
Okay, right. To be fair, if you were the Rachel McAdams...
She looks like a psychopath, look.
Yeah, but if you
just
a little bit, yeah. She's just
back to front smiling at him.
You had a boner. I've just been sat here watching your hard on grow. It's fucking amazing. Just amazing how he goes from so small to so big. Definitely a grower, not a shower. But no, seriously though, if you were there, I don't know why I say seriously because I don't know what I'm about to say isn't really serious. But if you were the Rachel McAdams, if you were in Rachel McAdams' body,
my God, we're going back this again.
No, but if we were in the film, right? If I woke up in your bed all skimpy and like I just had a nipple showing and maybe like one of my lips showing, getting a bit crude, and wouldn't you just kind of pull up a chair and just be like, you know what, dude?
No, because people get arrested for that.
Well, the other way. Well, I suppose you get away with it when it's a bloke. You get away with it when it's a bloke. Yeah, but I'm your bro. I ain't gonna snitch on you. As long as you didn't slip it in while I was asleep.
Right. Fucking hell. What the fuck?
I didn't really plan to talk about this, but yeah, when you do look at it roles reversed and in real life, it starts to get a bit creepy.
It really does.
I don't think they really thought of that, did they? But anyway, Jessica's a hard on, but then not Jessica, Spence.
Yeah.
Well, it's Jessica Spence, Jessica. Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
As a hard on. And April's lusting after it. I think she...
Very much so.
Yeah.
She's getting a little bit wet and happy.
She is. She's definitely got a sex doll face. She's like...
The next day, Spence tries to sneak back into her own house.
Yeah.
And the dad sees him, automatically thinks he's the gardener. Why did he go straight to a Mexican?
I don't know.
Out of anything you could think of, it's like, hey, you, what are you doing there? It's like, yes, senor.
Yeah. Because he goes, oh, you must be the gardener the agency sent over. Like, the question I had was, what happens when the actual gardener turns up?
That is a very good point.
You're the gardener from the service, right?
See.
Sí. Straight to Mexican. Bit racist, that.
Rob Schneider, he always does Mexicans, doesn't he? He does. I mean, we really don't want to get him cancelled, right, for doing like blackface, Mexican, Chinese, or anything. He is a great actor, and it's comedy at the end of the day, isn't it? You got to remember
it's comedy, yeah. And you could get away with it back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, this bit did make me laugh as well. Because he starts having a beer, doesn't he, bonding with the dad. And the dad just farts on him.
Yeah.
It tells Spence that he used to have like a great sex life when the mum flops his cock out on.
That's what I was going to say.
It's like, you've known this guy literally half an hour. He's a gardener coming around doing the garden work, and next minute you're farting on his head and flopping your cock out.
Exactly. This is what I was going to say to you. If you had a gardener come over,
what's going on?
And you just shaved your balls, would you say, "Oh, do you want to have a look?" Just whip it out. No. And
you wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
I was starting to think, oh, is this what women think that like men discuss and stuff like that? But then I remembered this was written by two blokes.
Yes.
So it's kind of like you know damn well this isn't what blokes do. After 2 minutes, I wouldn't even do it to you now. I've known you 20 years. I mean, do you want to see my shave?
I mean, it's. I suppose you can only do it to Mexican gardeners.
It must be a rule. Is it a rule? Comment, like, subscribe. Just let us know.
Or contact us on
6andbelowpodcast@gmail.com. Can you show your bollocks to a Mexican gardener? And does that make you weird? I was going to say gay, but you can't really say gay nowadays, can you? I don't know. I don't know what the fucking rules are.
No, there's got to be something around there, isn't it? So they visit the fat scientist.
Well, she sees a little brother cross-dressing as well. This time he's in full fucking cross-dress. As she's mowing the lawn, going past the window.
Oh, is that the window, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot about that bit, yeah.
Because somehow the brother figures it out just from him going. Pointing at him.
He's pointing, but also he sees her doing the basketball shot when he has a basketball game with the dad.
Yeah.
Kicks the back leg up.
And with the dog as well for some reason.
I wouldn't put them together.
You wouldn't automatically... You see some guy doing the same thing as your sister and pointing at you. You wouldn't automatically think, Jessica's a dude now.
Especially when, like, a day ago, gone sleeping at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Not actually gone missing for 6 months or anything.
No.
It's been like, the day before.
It's been like a weekend. Jesus Christ. So, because earlier on she finds out that shock horror people actually don't like her.
Yeah, I wonder why, eh?
Yeah.
Wonder why.
April's explanation to him as well, when she says, oh, people don't like me. And I can't remember exactly what she says, but I like the explanation she gives. Where she's like, well, people don't really like being embarrassed and, made fun of.
Yeah.
And all stuff like that, people. And then they make a joke about the list of people who hate Jessica might be shorter if they just look for people who like her.
Yeah, they did actually. I did a friend.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. So,
and they come up with a plan, don't they? When they speak to the fat scientist, ask her first whether she's put a curse on her or use some potions.
Did you see what she was doing with a science experiment?
Wasn't she eating it or something?
Well,
was it a sauce?
She was there. Yeah, she was cooking it all up, and it looked like she was doing some kind of like weird experiment. And the next thing is, it just turns out to be syrup for her ice cream.
Yeah,
put it on, and then she goes, "You know what it feels like to have to shave your chin every morning." And the fat bird goes, "I do." Like, all right then.
And that's what makes them bond.
Apparently, all is forgiven. All is forgiven.
So you're telling me a guy is saying that it's some girl you hate, who bullies you, and the only way to convince you is because they both shave.
Exactly. Common ground, mate. Apparently.
So then now shows the cock to the witch girl. So she's along with it now.
Oh yeah. And I love it when she goes, I put loads of hexes on you. One, I even did one about I made your boobs different sizes. And April goes, oh, that one must have worked on me. And And then they're talking about like different cultures and like how one of them has a scorpion on the back, doesn't it? So if she's one of these people, I can't remember what she called. If they're one of these people who practice this dark magic, they usually have this scorpion on the back. And then he goes, and the magic usually involves a chicken, and that's when the fat bird goes, that sounds delicious. And everyone looks at her like, what? Then they go, what's that bar called that they go to? What's it called now?
The bar?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not too sure.
Because they say that because they're now thinking that it's the rival woman.
Yeah, that Bianca, isn't it?
That Bianca. And they go, she always goes to this dance club on like whatever Tuesday night, and they all go, oh, it's ladies' night, we all get in for free. And Spencer's just stood there like, well,
I can't see the name of the bar.
It shows it on the front of it when it cuts to the scene.
You sure?
Yeah, when they're all going in.
Yeah, but they do a little bit of a dress montage, don't they, as well?
Oh, Backstreet Boys.
Yes, it's literally every single instant twang.
Instant tang, that's it. Instant tang. Yeah, so they go to the Instant Tang Club where it's ladies' night. I knew it was something funny. I forgot to write it down. But they go to the makeover and he tries the get free milkshakes again, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, off the same guy.
Yeah.
Get strangled instead.
It's like, oh, can I have these milkshakes for free? You will fucking pay. Bit harsh, that.
That's the first thing it comes to. I'll fucking strangle you like Bart Simpson.
No, you're so. I mean, were you not allowed to be gay in 2002? I can't remember.
That seems like not.
Because according to this, in California in 2002, you can't be gay because
it's a big taboo, isn't it?
Yeah, if you try and be gay, you're going to get yourself strangled.
Well, we'll see that in a minute, don't we? When we're at the club. Again, right?
Mate, the
Rob
club
plays gay really well.
Oh, he does. He does. But when they go through all the different looks and then it turns out he's going through the Backstreet Boys, I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
He does look like some of them, though. Like I rewound it back to have a look at them, like with the ones he was going through.
Where he looks a little bit Mexican with a hat on and glasses.
Yeah.
Looks like him a little bit.
And then they're crossing him off, yeah. And then like the first one with the long hair. But they only did, there's 5 Backstreet Boys, and they only did like 4 of them. Although 2 of them were blonde. I did rewind it back to check to see which ones to be doing.
Would you be a little bit gutted if you was that one Backstreet Boy it didn't get done?
Yeah, of course.
Like, why have you done them lot? Not me.
I know. To be fair, one of them, the blonde one, could have been 2 of them. I don't know their name. But could have been, because 2 of them are blonde in the picture that she shows. So it could have been either of them that they were doing. So I suppose 2 for 1. Buy one, get one free. No?
I suppose.
Saves an extra cut, doesn't it? But in real life, though, like you're dyeing the hair blonde. Next thing is you're putting extensions in. Next thing is you're doing blah, 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 blah. It's like, no chance.
And went back to the original hair.
I know, and then he just looks the same anyway.
His hair in this is ridiculous, isn't it?
It is fucking stupid.
It's just like all over the place.
Yeah, is that a perm? I don't know.
I don't know.
What type of haircut is it? What's a perm? I don't know what a perm is. Do you know? I've never had a perm. It's more like a.
I think it's just like big, bushy, out of control.
It looks like a 50-year-old woman's hairdo. Just weird.
Golf ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, about microphone.
Yeah. It looks like. Suppose, yeah.
As we go to the bar, does it? Orders some drinks in the most campus accent ever.
Can we play it?
Yeah,
we've got to do another clip.
Yes, we go towards the bar now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With his over 21s.
Yeah, so he's over 21.
I'll take 2 banana daiquiris, 1 mango, slow gin fizz, 1 slippery nipple, and for me, a screaming orgasm on the beach with extra sugar on the rim. Yum.
Yep.
And then when he finds out the bartender, he's like, wait a minute.
This bartender guy, though.
Better make that last one a brewski.
Make that last one out.
Otherwise, please, sir. Double brewski. Well, that guy is so judgmental. That's what I meant by like earlier. Are you not allowed to be gay in this era?
No, you got a good point, mate.
Every time he sees him, he's just stood there like that.
Probably staring him out.
Just stare at him, says nothing, just looks like
it's one of them, isn't it? I'm not angry with you. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you judging me?
He's proper judgy, but then Schneider just goes into like verbal diarrhea. especially a little bit. We need to queue up another clip in a bit about the panties. But
it's another one as well. Flex. It's 3 times that happened. The second time, he turns around and goes, "Check out the buns on that guy. I'd love to get my hands on those." Turns around, the bartender's
yeah, he's there again, isn't he? Just like,
what are you doing?
Just staring at him.
Then they see Bianca on the dance floor, and Spence goes over, starts a little dance with us, trying to find the tattoo.
There's a full-on
see if there's
dance
anything
off,
on the
doesn't
body. And it's pretty funny, actually, because it starts off with a little bit of just them two, and then other dancers are getting involved, copying the dance
copying
moves,
what they're
he's doing. And then when they can't find the tattoo, Spence does his own like, little solo dance, doesn't he? And everybody go wild.
Yeah. Shake your ass. Watch yourself.
I quite like that scene, to be fair.
I
mate.
did when he's like doing all that. I can't fucking do it. But I'll try and pull up a clip here. And then we move into the section where
Is this the next one with the panties?
oh yeah, go on.
Play
He
that.
says he needs a wee, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'll try and play that one off you.
He wants to go for the wee, doesn't he? And he says, and this is the third time the bartender fella turns up. And then if we just play the clip.
Girls' room. Before I soak my panties.
The bartender turns up staring at him.
By that I mean my girlfriend's panties. Which I carry with me to pee in if I don't make it in time to the bathroom. What? You don't pee in your girlfriend's panties? What kind of gay club is this? Hey everybody, check out this guy. Not peeing in his chick's panties.
If you were that bartender, and this is the third time you come across this guy, and then he says all that to you, what? I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you going on about?
It's just a look at it, gives to the bartender, it's like confused, it's like what?
Hey, look, hey everyone, this guy does pee in his girlfriend's panties. You're like, oh, hold on, dude. So you're telling me that you carry a pair of your girlfriend's panties around just to piss in case you can't make it to the toilet?
Yeah. Joe, because they absorb so much liquids.
Oh yeah.
Like a fucking sponge.
So then we go to the toilet scene, and we've got the old chap in there who's the toilet attendant who doesn't know what the fuck is going on with this night that he's just had because he's just took a weird turn because some guy comes in who has never had a wee before.
Tries taking the shit
Yeah.
into the urinal. Next minute, it picks up the ice block. In his hand, the guy's like, "Oh, you know, we touched that." Does he eat it?
He doesn't eat it, no, but it's like you say, he tries to do a sit-down wee in the urinal, and it's full of ice. But then when he picks up, just the guy's reaction, because like he's got his back to him, and he comes over, and he goes, "Oh my God, I wouldn't touch that." Like, what are you doing?
How many urinals have you actually been to where there's have ice?
None.
I've never been to one like that.
No, I've not. I don't know why they would put ice in the urinal. Is it like a water-saving technique? So as you piss on it, it melts and creates the water? I don't know. Well, I don't know why you put ice in it, but I definitely won't be picking it up. I mean,
no.
Surely you'd know that the women out there know what a urinal is, like what they look like.
They've got to, haven't they?
To be fair, I have spoken to like women in the past when for some reason we got onto this subject.
As you do.
It has happened. Mate, I work on a team with 10 women.
So how many of them have you asked? Have you ever pissed in a urinal?
I've not asked any of them if they pissed in the urinal, but I know I've had a conversation with one of them about urinal and urinal etiquette because they were interested and didn't know. And I was saying that, so some of them where it's just like the bog standard urinal, some of them like a trough, like in this film. Some of them have literally been in and it's just a wall you piss on.
Yeah.
And then if you have got individual urinals, there's different rules. You never go for the middle one. And you always leave a gap. And you mind your own business, and you never compliment the guy next to you and say you're really good at doing that, like they do in this film.
Or ask him how to do it in the over the shoulder.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you got to get the toilet attendant guy to tell you actually how to piss.
Yeah.
And make sure don't shake it more than 3 times.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're playing with it. But yeah, it's bloody weird. But I was thinking to myself, is this the first time he's peed? But I imagine it's probably the first time he's peed standing up.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, even so, it's not rocket science. Just fucking hold on to the thing and piss.
Just aim it. That's it. Done.
I understand being a bit shy, maybe, but the whole, it's going everywhere, like a fireman's hose going off.
Did you notice the guy who came in as well, whose cock he was trying to look at? That's the guy he has a fight with in the alleyway. But nothing about the toilet gets mentioned.
No. The fact that, imagine being that guy as well, you walk in, and he literally walks in as he's holding the ice to the bathroom attendant, and then he walks over, throws it down, stands next to him, a bit too close as well.
Oh, yeah, much so.
Again, ruining etiquette, and then starts looking down at his cock and goes, "You're really good at that." Be like, what the fuck? I think he says to you, "Do you want to take a picture?"
Yeah, he does. I was expecting to pull his phone out or something.
Probably, yeah. If it was nowadays, I don't know if they had camera phones back then, but if it was nowadays, he probably would. Just gone, "You don't mind, yeah? Do you mind if I just take a quick instructional video of it? Just explain what's going on here."
So it's the same guy, isn't it, from the toilets?
He kisses the bathroom attendant as well before he leaves.
Oh, he does actually, yeah.
Thank you so much. And then when he walks out to give him the drink back, and he goes, "There's no ice in here, is there?"
They click onto that bit, actually.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
So it's the same guy, isn't it, now? From the urinals. Walks over to the witch girl, tries, hits on her.
What a stupid pickup line.
I can't remember what he actually said to her.
Have you ever woken up with a college guy and she goes, something like that, and she goes, "No." He goes, "Would you like to?" And then looks back at all his bros like, "See, I fucking said it." Like,
no wonder he got rejected.
I know. So they end up going outside for a fight because Spence bitch slaps the guy and he goes, "We're going to take it outside." It's like, take it outside for what?
And it's pretty funny, this bit as well, because he's like a little cat, isn't he? And with his claws out, like swinging at him. And one of the guys says to the black dude, he's like, "What the hell is he trying to do?" And the black guy turns around and goes, "Some kind of taekwondo."
Taekwondo, yeah.
I was like, dude, that is quick.
That was quick, that.
Even not scripted.
I know. Well, it's funny, that fight, though.
He just starts kicking him in the shins.
Kicks him in the shins.
He's
kicks him in the balls.
Fucking shit.
Goes pulling the hair, proper bitch fighting. It works, though.
It definitely worked, didn't it?
Well, to be fair, that guy who was fighting, he was proper open anyway. So I don't know what he was planning on fighting. But
he's never had a fight in his life, that kid.
No, he's going around like this, and his fists are out here, and it's like, dude, cover yourself, man.
What about your shins?
I know.
That hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh, I know.
Have you ever had that?
Got him right in the yeah, you get shot right in the fucking chin.
Oh, that hurts, that.
Yeah. Jesus.
I might use that in my next fight.
Yeah.
Just imagine start doing that in UFC. Like toe kicking you in the shin.
Imagine that.
Like, "Aye, bastard."
Taekwondo. So here he is, the Taekwondo master. Darren.
Oh, he's on the back again. He's getting himself legs wrapped around his back.
That's it. He's pulling the hair. This is his favourite technique. Gonna pull the hair out, and it's out.
And it's out. It's gone.
Kicking the balls.
So the next day, Spence gets a job as a caretaker, and all you have to do these days is just say you played the tuba.
Yes.
Pretty much that.
You just need to somehow have some common ground with the hiring manager and say you play the tuba. And then all of a sudden you can go and work at a high school.
No background checks?
Well, they do a background check, but they let you start before they do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can start tomorrow, but the background checks will take about 3 weeks.
No bank accounts?
No.
How do you pay him?
Exactly.
Don't do cash in hand at schools, do they?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, somehow. And then April's fella, who we haven't heard about at all up until now, suddenly turns up with...
That's a good point, that.
Yeah. Suddenly turns up with hickeys on his neck. Some love bites on his bloody neck. And, have we missed out the bit where... so he gets a job as a janitor and Billy's in the toilet having a shit in it.
The first thing he does.
Yeah, the first thing he does, he peeks over the... He peeks over the stall, doesn't he? While Billy's there having a shit. And what does he say? Like, "I miss you," or something like that.
Oh, something like that. He
He's
just like creeps him out, doesn't he? But he don't
Billy's
like
like,
his
"What the
stuff.
fuck?" And he says, "Oh, I rung you the other night." And he goes, "That was you."
Did you notice he didn't like wipe his ass or anything, mate? He just jumps off the toilet and just carries on.
Wouldn't you,
You
though?
got shit stains all over the back of your pants.
Wouldn't you, though? If, like, some weird janitor guy just suddenly... Well, I suppose I'd probably just be like, dude, get out my stall, you dickhead.
Yeah, let me finish it off, do what I'm doing, and then we'll talk.
Let me wipe my ass. Wouldn't the first thing you do go and report them? If that was me and I was in the school, I would be going down to the school office and saying, the new creepy janitor, Spence, has just been looking over and he's been calling me as well on my personal number. I don't know where he's got it from, saying that he wishes he'd made love to me when he had the chance.
And then later on, starts sitting there in the showers.
Yeah.
Whilst we're talking, he's like perving over us.
And blowing me kisses while I'm bloody playing, trying to play football.
Yeah. Just gets wiped out.
He's like, Billy. And he's like, oh my God. Just starts getting creeped up by the janitor.
But like I say, if you're one of the school teachers and you see the new janitor hanging around with a group of like meant to be 16-year-olds.
Girls.
You're thinking, yeah, there's something going on here.
Yeah, there's something weird going on.
Maybe, get the socials involved or someone.
And then he's hanging around in the locker room and April's fella comes in and then Billy comes in and then Billy spots him there and then starts acting all sheepish. But then they start talking about April's ex-fella or fella or whatever he's saying now. April's just kind of a stand-in. And then he's in the background cleaning, going, oh, you bastard. They turn around to look at him. And he's like, oh, this floor is just so dirty. They keep repeating the same joke like 3 times.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 times. And he's like, oh, you dirty bastard.
How much
and they turn around, it's like spraying the side. It's like, whoever left these stains on the side.
Oh, someone took a shit in this locker. But then Billy just shows what an absolute simp he is. And he's just like, oh my God. He's like, I'm just so in love with her. It's just, I don't care that she doesn't put out. I'm just so absolutely in love with Jessica. She's just the best girl ever. And I think even the guy said, he's going, that's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Let's slap him.
Yeah.
Snap out of it, lad.
Stop being such a fucking simp, you dickhead.
Snap out of it.
Do we see Jessica getting the Tampax as well?
Oh, yeah, I just get that bit out, yeah.
Yeah, with his like, he runs in, so the person who's in Jessica's body runs into a shop, runs out with a massive box of Tampax, looks at the back and goes, I gotta do what? Ha 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 ha. Period jokes. Anyway.
That's just a bit where we're up to now, and then
I think
we're up to the bit where the fingerprints come back.
Huh?
We're up to the bit where the fingerprints come back by facts.
I've got that as a bit further down. Yeah, because she goes shooting hoops with her dad now.
Yeah.
So she shoots hoops with her dad, who's playing like prison rules. Starts fucking twatting him in the face and all stuff like that.
Pretending to be a Mexican gardener still.
Yeah, so he's still being a Mexican gardener. Decides he's going to shoot hoops with him.
Is this the bit where he starts crying and saying, like, I'm not really a gardener? Dad turns around and goes, yes, I know. The roses look like shit.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to tell him, like, look, I'm your daughter, really. Yeah. Which, that'd be really weird, wouldn't it? What would you do if, like, Emmy went to stay at someone's house for, like, a week or something, and then a strange guy turns around and says, Dad, I'm your daughter.
Comes back as my 40-year-old gardener. Yeah. I'd be like, what?
A Mexican gardener at that.
A Mexican gardener, yeah. I'd probably call the police and think that this Mexican gardener has kidnapped my daughter.
Probably, yeah. You wouldn't like... I don't know. But he doesn't find out, does he? Because you don't get a chance to tell him.
But then he starts crying on his dad's shoulder, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And
then the dad says, like, they've not made love for ages with the wife, etc. But just as they're giving, like, a little bit of a cuddle, the wife looks out the window, doesn't she? And sees him close up on the side.
After this scene, I don't get what the wife's motives are if he's just seen the gardener cuddling with the husband. But we'll come back to that in a bit.
Yeah.
Because she looks out the window and, yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
From her point of view, she just sees her husband sat on the stoop being cried on by the janitor.
Or gardener in this case.
Gardener. God, how many jobs does this guy have? He's only been a bloke a day. Anyway.
I don't tell me about it.
I know.
The dude's got 2 jobs already.
I know.
Pimping out girls, so it's probably a 3rd one.
I know, right?
You know he's up to it night time and them lot. Gotta make some extra cash.
So then back at the store, is it? No. So.
Yeah. So they've gone through the computer, haven't they, with the witch girl?
Oh yeah.
And they're looking through like a database of
different hexes and stuff.
Yeah. hexes and curses, and they found out, obviously, they happened to come across the earrings.
Yes.
So they run off straight back to the shop, speak to the African store owner.
Yeah. The big fat lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sandler's on the drums again.
Yeah, and they find out they need to bring the earrings back together before the full moon.
Yes.
But there's one question I've got about this.
Go on.
Why is she not pissed off that she's robbed the earrings?
Good question.
Because if some white bitch had come back with one of the earrings and says, I kind of got these and they're magical, I'd be like, why the hell do you have these in the first place? What's in the box? Open the box. Did you switch these? Are you freaking kidding me? I ain't helping you. Get out.
I'll take that one off, whilst you're here. I won't give it you back to carry on doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Enjoy being a dude.
Yeah, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
Don't steal.
He takes it very well.
But like I say, she actually lets him keep it.
Yeah. Gives it her back. How? It's an artifact. Like a couple of 1,000 years old, probably solid gold. And he's just like, well, seeing as you robbed it, you may as well have it.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because I'd be... And they're all there, like, besties. Like, after hours, like, all cuddled round this woman while she's telling them the story of how the earrings and all stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh, no. That's not happening. Out of all of this film, that's the one thing I don't believe. That she would take it so well.
The whole, like, switching bodies and that, like, it's perfect legit.
Oh, yeah. But that bit, no.
And then the fingerprints actually come back from the police, don't they? And
they do, yeah.
Because they have, like, on the database, they have a record of his criminal offences.
Yeah, and then we have a bit of a montage, don't we, of them putting up posters of the earrings. Yeah. Have you seen this earring?
But everybody gets involved in it, even, like, sister. Have they seen his cock as well?
I know, right?
Is he just going around, like, flinging his cock out at all these kids in school?
I think he must be a mystical cock. It's like, oh, this 40-year-old janitor is showing everyone his cock, so everyone will help him.
Bearing in mind, draw school age.
I know.
And he's just flashing school kids his cock.
Maybe his one-eyed monster winks at them and just just convinces them to do it. It's like, no, it's definitely Jessica. Jessica, show him your cock.
And then at the same time, Jessica's mum now makes Spence a meal.
Yeah.
Starts to hit on him, like climbs over the table, just goes like complete lust mode, trying to like get banged.
Well, that's it. That's what I don't get, because she finds Spence in Jessica's room looking for the earring, doesn't she? And so on. It's just like, oh, come on, I'll come and make you something to eat, and then starts coming on to him. But it's kind of like, is that because she's seen the dad and him getting close or something? I don't get why she suddenly decides she wants to bang him. Because the guy's clearly gay.
That is her first protocol.
Yeah.
I see my husband cuddling a Mexican gardener. Do you know what? I'm going to bang him.
I'm going to bang him before my husband can. Is that what... Do you think that's what they were thinking?
I don't know.
And next thing is she basically says, let's have a
bath and I'll do your hair and nails for you.
Yeah, let's have a bath, yeah. All right, then.
Yeah. Whilst they're in the bath as well, the dad walks in.
Yeah.
So I got the... What's it called now? The little back scratcher, little brush.
Yeah, like
loofah
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, look, sir, loofah. Like, no, it's not what I thought. And then they start banging in the bath instead.
I know.
What?
I know. But even so, right, who gives their mum a fucking bubble bath and scrubs their back?
Yeah, it's like age appropriate, isn't it?
Even so, if she was still in Jessica's body, would she be giving her mum a bath? That thing? The daughters give their mums baths, bubble baths.
It's weird, isn't it?
Please comment below.
Our contact is on.
ticksandbelowpodcast@gmail.com. We're going to get some weird emails this week.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine you get an email from some like random person like Gregory.
Yeah.
So Gregory's give us a message today. He's just put, I like the cock. What's that
another one this one?
Why's that?
From Steve. Yes, definitely I would let my mates fuck me if I was if I was Rachel McAdams for a day.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
By the way, if you do emails, try and put a bit of context onto it.
Yes,
don't
please.
Just put like a one-liner.
Yeah. So that happens. So the mum and dad start banging in the toilets, and then we end up back at April's painting toenails, and then the ex-boyfriend rings for April, doesn't he? And he answers and goes, "My pee-pee's bigger than yours." folded in half.
Yeah, it's like tries to shut him up.
Yeah, I'm going to the prom with April now, bitch.
And then we see Billy. He's driving down as well, and he sees Jessica, who is Rob in Jessica's body. This is why I changed it to suspense, because it just started getting confusing at this point. And first thing she says, like, "Have you got any money?
Yeah,
you got a car? Give me your car keys."
Yeah, because from his point of view, he's not seen Jessica in about a week. Thinks he's ignoring him. He's having such a bad time. This dude, isn't he?
He's having a bad time.
The janitor's got a massive crush on him. Keeps following him everywhere, ringing him up, telling him he wants to shag him. Can't even have a shit at school without the janitor following him. And then he finally sees his missus walking down the street, dressed like a hoe, and like he pulls over, and then she robs him.
Robs the car off him, takes his money off him. And then she drives off, turns around, he starts smiling, going, "Ah,
yeah,
you cute, look at that. You're coming back for me. You're just playing." Tries to run him over.
Oh no, I know. I do like that scene though, where he goes, Jessica, oh there you are," and he goes, "Any money?"
And then they get to the school, don't we? The school competition.
Oh,
and he goes, "That's Jessica there, dressed up as the mascot," and they do the little like charades thing, don't they? Is that? Oh, yeah, it is a. Head comes off.
Billy pukes. Yeah. So this, poor Billy. I feel bad for this guy in this film because
he's had a rough time.
Even put like make it look like he's got boobs as well.
Yeah. But why would he automatically think, "Oh, there's Jessica"?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Does Jessica normally dress as the mascot?
No, because obviously he put the head on as a way round to get Rob Schneider or Spence into it because they know the routine. But surely you just figure out how to leave her out of it rather than So they go cheerleading. Yeah,
but quite luckily for them, though, any employee of the school can be the mascot,
including the janitor.
They win the competition.
Billy literally pukes up as soon as the head comes off.
Yeah, because again, he's been duped. Thinks it's Jessica inside.
Imagine if you were Billy, though. You were going through all this. Your missus has disappeared for a week.
You'd be traumatized.
And some dude's following you around.
But luckily, he buggers off with Bianca, doesn't he, instead?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Why?
How did she get up on top of the stairs that quick?
I have no idea.
Because they were literally stood 2 feet away from, like, the cheerleading group. And then literally it cuts to Spence looking up at him. And then Bianca's there talking to him and walks off.
Don't mess about, does she?
No.
She does not mess about.
She's like, I've just seen what's going on here. I've seen what's going on here.
Yeah, Billy. Oh, I want
that guy's an emotional wreck.
Yeah. I'll pounce on him now.
And then we see on the news that there's a police report and it's searching for the hot chick banged it.
The hot chick bandit. I love that.
Little mention to the title.
Yeah. When they had the guys describing how they were robbed.
She went to town on him.
Yeah.
I mean, why was the guy filming it in the alleyway as well? What were they going to get up to?
Oh, I don't know. But it was like lures him into an alleyway and then beats shit out of him, robs him. I mean, they deserve it, to be fair.
100%, mate. 100%. Do you explain what happened on it? With the phone call?
Which phone call?
April's friend, the fat chick.
Oh, so yeah, and then the fat chick then rings. She rings through to April, but April's not there, so they leave a message on the phone, and he says they found Jessica's body outside the club. Just repeating that. They found Jessica's body. It's outside the club. We need to go now. And the mum overhears it and fucking freaks out and like falls down the stairs or something.
Just think when it's like a dead body or something.
I know.
Especially when they've been going missing, because she gets a phone call, doesn't she, off Jessica's mum, asking if she's been staying there for the week. And she goes, no, I've not seen her all week. And then that phone call comes through. She's like,
yeah.
Have they killed her?
Oh, they found her body.
She's found in the alleyway.
And then, that was when the police report comes back to the school end, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, that comes back to the school as well. But originally when it came through, it was underneath a bit of paperwork, wasn't it? Because it was like the first thing that came through, then a couple more faxes came through. Then the cross-dressing kid works out that the Mexican gardener is actually his sister.
Yep. Catches in a room wearing the dress.
Yep. And then we have the prom scene now, don't we? So sister are talking to Tisha, And the mum comes over for some reason looking like Snoop Dogg.
Ling, ling, bling, bling.
Ling, ling, you forgot your bling, bling. So now her mum has gone like full on Snoop Dogg mode, isn't she, what she's wearing?
Oh, I know. And then outside in the lowrider as well.
That was laugh.
So then Tia and Tamara, sister, are like, girl, I really like your mama. I wish my mama was like that. So then all of a sudden Ling Ling feels a bit guilty, goes outside, and the mum's in like a lowrider, proper ding, 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 down the street. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's right. The thing with this film, overall, it's a bit like no so-so, but there's so many little moments what do have you laughing out loud, aren't there?
Like you said at the beginning, it's very spoofy.
Very
like,
much so.
It's like a spoof of itself. But does no one notice that April just suddenly turns up with the janitor at prom? And she literally walks in with the janitor. Imagine that. I'm gonna take a 40-year-old janitor
school prom.
To a school prom. A 40-year-old janitor.
Yeah, I think the police would have been called a lot earlier.
I do think that too.
Paedophile comes to mind.
Yes.
I'm getting that word.
Oh, what is it?
Nonce.
Yes. Oh,
Phoenix
Jesus.
Nights.
Oh, I
Great
know.
one.
Gets knocked out. I'm getting the word.
And then for some reason, the mum jumps into the car, goes off in like a little freak panic attack, doesn't she? And just reverses into a delivery van, knocks herself out.
Oh, yeah. Because that's when the dad says, if you were in April's night, I'm going to fuck you up or something like that.
I'm going to ruin you.
I'm going to ruin you.
So back at the prom, April tells Spence that she loves him after they share a little bit of a kiss.
Oh, yeah. They make out to make Jake jealous, don't they?
Yeah. And it works, though, doesn't it?
And then the teacher sees them hugging. Nonce.
And
then Billy
Spence
arrives.
This bit made me laugh out loud.
Go
the
on,
most, I
go on,
think.
you tell it.
So Spence walks over to Monica, who's now with Billy at this time for his date. It walks over, Spence goes, "Scoot, he's mine." Just cleans her out with a head pull.
Doesn't it?
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't
expecting that. That was like, huh.
Doesn't even mess about. Just.
No, you know he's mine.
And then he goes over to Billy and he goes, just close your eyes. It's me, Jessica. Just close your eyes. I'll come in. And then he goes to start kissing her neck and he goes, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
The poor kid. He's got to be in counselling.
I know.
He's got to be, right? He's got to be taking heroin and everything, mate, just getting these memories out of his mind.
Oh, I know. Poor fucking Billy.
Oh,
mate.
my God.
It's so bad. But just that. I mean, imagine that. Just
honestly.
Be like Leanne coming up to you as a dude and just be like, Darren, it's me. I swear it's me. You close your eyes. I'd be like, dude, get the fuck away from me before I knock you out. Oh, Jesus. And the fat chick distracts the police.
Yeah, starts doing a little bit of a dance.
The police come. And then I love that because it's a little throwback to Juice Bigelow where she starts dancing and in the crowd you just hear, "That's a huge bitch."
Oh, with the tall one.
Yeah.
So the next scene, this is where the police pick up Jessica's parents and the kid.
Yes.
To take them to the strip club because we've now found out that Jessica body, Rob, is doing like strip dancer.
Is that how the family end up at the strip club?
Yeah. This is one thing I don't understand. So you see them getting into the police car to take them away somewhere. One, why would the police go to someone's house, the parents, get her into the car, the whole family, drop them off at the strip club? Because the police aren't at the strip club at first.
No.
They appear later on.
Because at first, I know obviously the guys turn up there. And then, so the girls turn up there when they find out that they're the strip club.
Yeah.
And then Billy and his mates turn up there. And then all of a sudden her family turn up. And I just remember her family walking in and thinking, why are they at the strip club? And why have they brought the little boy to the strip club?
Exactly.
And then Billy kind of is walking past and sees the parents and he's like, "Oh, hi." And they're like, "Oh," and he's more embarrassed that they've seen him there. But I'd be more thinking like, "The fuck are you doing here?
With your kid?
With your kid?
With your kid?
You freaky bastards." And
why's your daughter on the
and
strip pole?
Yeah, have you come to watch your daughter? You come to watch your sister on the pole.
But it's not just them that are there. The whole cast are outside later on.
Yeah.
Because the black dude who likes the fat chick, he's out there.
I forgot to mention him.
Oh, with the
yeah,
putting
left
his hands
hand on red,
things. Yeah.
right hand on blue. Yeah.
I liked him, me.
Oh, he's funny.
But then, literally, the whole cast are outside a little bit later on.
Yeah. But then, so they confront her, who's because she's basically stripping in Jessica's body, and they confront her. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's just this bit now. Then when they confront her,
yeah.
So they're saying like, "I want the earring back," and it's like, "Well, can we make a deal? Can I have the body just at weekends so I can carry on dancing? So I just need a bit more money to pay my debts off." They start strangling her. Bar guy comes over, goes, "Hey, no strangling dancers. Can you not read?" Points to a sign, like a neon sign saying "No strangling dancers."
I forgot about that. Don't get kicked out or nothing. Just like, hey. No. Just like follow.
And then Adam Sandler's back again, talking to one of the dancers about hiding the weed. Yeah. Spence manages to get the other earring, but puts them both on, trying to switch the bodies back, but it doesn't work straight away. She's like, please do it. I feel a little bit sorry for April in a way, because she's like mega crushing over him.
Yeah.
Like really bad. So then, got down on my notes as well. The family now turn up at strip club without the police. So they got a lift off the police for some reason. During the mid-lap dance, the bodies start to change back. And now, Rob is now dressed as a stripper on the pole.
Yeah.
So now Spence, I'm going to say, so I'm just going to call him Rob anyway. So the hillbilly guy who's like the guy who was in Jess's body is now Rob.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Right. Make sure everybody is, because this is where it starts getting confused now, because everybody switch positions again.
Yeah, so basically Jessica's body becomes Rob's body again.
Yes.
As he's dancing for Jake, April's fella.
Yes.
Yes.
It's confusing, that bit, doesn't it? Because we've been talking about one way, and now obviously it's completely flipped.
And I love how it happens instantly, like it didn't happen the other time.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did happen fairly quickly.
You didn't have to go to sleep first.
And then Rob gets grabbed by the owner. He goes, "Hey, can't you read? Monday night is gay night." Points to another sign.
You got a sign for every occasion. God. I love it then when they're outside, aren't they? And they reunite with Billy, who's being a little simp little bitch. And he's like, "If you want to strip, I'm fine. I just love you. Just please don't leave me. I love you so much. If this is the life you want, I'm fine with that." Just like, dude, grow a fucking pair.
I'd be saying, was you by any chance a dude 10 minutes ago? Because I've been getting stalked for the last week and a half by the fucking janitor.
Do you know who this fucking janitor guy is? Like, can you explain what the fuck's been going on?
Why is he in the back of the police car?
Yeah. Why did you rob me 3 fucking days ago? Where's my dad's car? And where's me $40, you dirty hoe?
And then to top it off as well, the police handcuff him on the back of behind his back.
Yeah.
Right, this whole section now, right, these next few scenes just don't make sense whatsoever. So
right, go on.
I'm going to try my best to try and explain it as clear as I can. So the police handcuff him behind his back.
Yeah.
Put him in the back of the police car. He opens up the car door himself, runs off.
Yeah.
Next scene, bearing in mind he's still dressed like a stripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Next scene, they're at the graduation. It's daytime. This is what, is it the next day? Is it a week later? When was the graduation? Didn't really say, did they? They didn't say it was going to be the next day.
No.
Right? So then to do the graduation bit, Ling Ling's mum's saying, like, don't forget you're half Jewish with the dad. He's like, Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Shalom.
Yeah. And then we see Robert again, still dressed as a stripper at night time with handcuffs on the front of him now. So he's got him on the front instead. Still running around like a stripper. It's night time. So what is it, like a few days later? Is it a week later?
Fuck knows.
And then he gets in the car, doesn't he?
There was a graduation. Did the graduation bit happen between that then?
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's a bit fucked, isn't it?
That is what I'm on about. If you was going to do it, you see him running off from the police car and then get kidnapped by the bartender.
Yeah, so it's the bar.
Not switching to the randomly graduation day.
First and then going back to
what
happened to Rob. Yeah, it's a bit weird that. I never clocked that.
Yeah, so literally, it's like, what is it, a week, 2 weeks? They don't mention anything about the graduation throughout the whole film.
No, not the graduation's coming up or anything. No.
Yeah, because they're all bothered about the prom.
So Rob's been running around as a stripper, handcuffed for about 3 weeks, just to get into the back of the car of the guy from the bar who was just stood there all moody and then he turns around and gives him the look as if to say, "Hey there." Yeah, but the other thing is, I don't know. It's just bad fucking editing, that, innit?
Terrible.
Really bad editing. But I love that bit when they're outside the bar. And the dad goes, the only place she's going is home with me and my wife, to the guy from the strip club. Because he goes, "You need to get back on stage." And he goes, the only place she's going is home with me and my wife.
In the bath.
Yeah.
Bit of inbred.
No, but the guy's like, "Oh, okay, you can't just nip my strippers, like." And then all is forgiven from her. Even though, like, she's been on a... Because I think even the guy who got beat up in the alley is there for some reason.
The whole cast are there.
Yeah, is there, and he goes, "Oh, I can't press charges anymore." Why not? It's still the bird that beat you up in the alleyway. There she is. There's the police. Tell them. How is she now just getting a free pass?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole thing doesn't make sense. Why is everybody there? Why is...
And the parents don't really notice. Like, well, they do. They do kind of mention it, but that's their gardener. I mean, no one's questioning what the hell's going on here.
I think the dad says something, doesn't he? He says, like, "Hey, Chico," or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
As he's getting arrested. But, yeah, the mum and dad don't know that she's been in a different body. They don't know she's been the gardener.
They've not seen her for a week, and then they've just turned up and she's at a fucking strip bar.
I'm sure the principal was there as well.
Yeah, everyone was there. And no doubt they may have even seen her on the news at some point as the hot chick bandit.
True.
I mean, and like I said, the last time Billy seen her, he was being robbed by her. And it's just like, there's just... Yeah.
A lot of plot holes, isn't there?
There's going to be a lot of explaining to do. A lot of explaining to do.
But luckily, end credits. Go.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
So
that's the hot chick.
That is the hot chick. Good film.
I liked it, to be honest with you.
I liked it.
I did actually like it. Don't want to give away anything too much in a moment. But let's get on with the results for the clip quiz.
Do the awards.
If you did stay around, by the way, guys, thank you very much for staying in for this long. Right near the end at the moment. We've still got to do some awards. So let us know down below in the comments, or drop us an email for the comment for the...
Yeah, 6andbelowpodcast@gmail.com. Tell us if you agree with us, with who we've got. So we're going to do best actor, best character, worst character, 3 things you like, and are we doing hot babe?
Yeah, why
hot
not?
Babe.
There's a few to choose from.
A few hot babes, and your personal rating out of 10. But before we do, clip quiz.
Okay. What do you want, huh? I want Muken Tuken restaurant chain. No.
But if I tell, you no have chain anyway.
Bizop, so you not give any incentive.
Oh, okay. I want 50% Muken Tuken chain. We call it Phantom and Salim Muken Tuken.
No.
25%.
No.
I want yogurt shop attached to store, like food court.
Okay.
I get profits from store.
No.
Some profits.
No.
I get free yogurt when I come to store.
Okay, within a reason.
And I want some of your wives.
كم واحد بدك?
How many?
20.
No.
I sleep with one wife.
No.
She give one pee touch.
Okay.
One baby touch.
What do you think that was, Eric?
Oh, God. I mean, like, don't mess with the Zoan or something like that.
It was.
Was it?
It was. Ah! You could not do that this day and age.
No, you really fucking couldn't.
Do you actually remember this scene?
Vaguely. I remember it being something like that because, yeah.
I'll go show it you quickly off camera.
A few minutes later.
Oh, man.
You couldn't get away with that.
You really couldn't. No. So, literally, Schneider as a brown face. He
looks
a little bit racist.
It looks generally Arabic, though, doesn't it?
He does, though, yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
But we have got Don't Mess with Zohan on our list as well.
Oh, God.
So stay tuned if you do like that film. One day it might pop up.
I do like it, you know. Last time I watched it, I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it.
I think I did last time as well, to be fair.
Miss.
Seen it a few times.
I'm not sure we could really do it with the current climate in the Middle East, but...
Okay, awards.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Discord, link is down below for it as well if you want to come and join, and you can put your awards down on there as well. Okay.
Best actor.
Best actor.
King Kong.
King Kong award.
Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Rob Schneider, man himself.
I've got Rob Schneider. Yeah. Mate, he played it really well, considering he's playing a teenage girl. He did go very gay with it, but I think it worked.
I believed he was a Mexican.
Yes.
I believed he was very camp.
Yes.
I believed he was a lunatic inside the gas station.
I believed he would have sex with a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all round good.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah. Rob Schneider.
Credit where credit is due.
It is indeed. So, Rob, there you go. You've won the King Kong Award.
Worst actor.
Words I thought I'd never say.
I'm going to take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
The Golden Seagull Award.
Here he is. Golden Seagull. Falls in the cup.
Falls in the cup, just like Seagal himself.
Yes. Shall I go first?
Yeah.
So, Jodie Long, who plays the Korean mother.
Do you think she was a bad actress?
Ling ling, ling ling. Yes.
No.
She was basically a telephone. Ling ling. Oh, knock the seagull off.
I've gone for Billy.
Really?
He was a shit actor.
Dude, I like Billy.
No, he was
As
a
an actor.
terrible actor.
Really?
Yeah.
Matthew Lawrence?
As a character, he wasn't bad, but acting, yeah, that's why he didn't succeed.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, if you were being chased by a janitor wanting to play with your balls, you'd probably play a bit better than that. Suppose, yeah. But no, I'd say the Korean mother.
Okay.
Did you like Ling Ling?
Best character.
Did you like Ling Ling's mother?
Best character.
Best character. Jessica. But which one?
Yeah, which Jessica? Schneider.
Schneider.
Spence.
Had to be Spence. Spence, Jessica,
Spence.
Rob, whatever. That character.
Yeah.
Yeah. We agreed?
No.
No. Who are you?
Ling Ling's mum.
Fuck off. That's why you are. Really? Ling Ling's mum?
I thought she was funny.
Ling Ling.
In every single time, I thought she was quite funny. I like to say dressed up as Snoop Dogg at the end.
Best character, though.
Like, Ling Ling, I got your bling bling.
I got your bling. Oh, no. He was terrible, mate.
Worst character.
I put Billy. I literally put Billy the Simp.
Billy the Simp. I've gone for the boyfriend's mate, so Billy's mate, Jake.
Oh, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a pretty shit character. He didn't need to be in it at all, really.
No.
That whole little side thing, it was just a way to get, I think it was just a way to get Schneider to make out with Anna Faris, really.
Yeah. That's why he's written it, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
I
that's
bet
all
when
it
they're doing
was.
the casting, that character didn't even exist. He was like, ooh, Anna Faris looks all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind making out with her.
Let's get her in the bag. How can we,
Yeah, how can we make it so I have to make out with her?
Yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
what it is, yeah.
Definitely is.
So,
Three things that
Let
you
me
like.
go first.
I liked the club scene. So
Yeah.
there was two club scenes in particular. I liked the dance. I thought the big dance off and that was quite good. And when he starts dancing on his own, made me laugh. Thought it was quite funny.
Oh yeah.
The bartender always standing behind him when he was talking. And then the third one was when he walks over to Bianca and just cleans her out with her headbutt.
Yeah.
What have you put?
I put the pillow fight.
Yeah, that was good.
The father, whatever his name, when he says, I wish I'd made love to you.
Yeah.
When I had the chance. I love that bit. If I was drinking, I would have spat my drink out at that point. And when he headbutts Bianca, boom.
That's it. There was quite a lot, wasn't it? Points like this.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many points when he was just laugh out loud.
It really was.
Yeah.
Rating out of 10.
To be honest, I'd probably give it Probably a 6.2.
I've gone 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around the same, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
And last of all,
Hot Babe.
The wall. Oh, the Hot Babe Award.
Yeah, go on. Who would you
Hot Babe Award. Who have you gone for?
Anna Faris, the blow-up doll.
The blow-up doll.
The blow-up doll. Who would
Do
you
you
go
know
for?
what? I've actually gone for Jessica's mum.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because when she got out of the bath, it's probably because like her hair was all wet and stuff, and she was looking pretty horny. She has just the towel on. I thought,
I'll have to revisit this and just have a quick check of Jessica's mum.
yeah, one sec.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, she's all right.
All right.
Not as nice as Anna Faris.
Well, you're nonsense kids, though, aren't you?
Mate, she's older than me. She's older than me in this when she was in this film than I was in that year. And now, yeah. Well, probably now. Mate, I just had a quick check, just while we're on a little pause then.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon Part 2, you just said it's coming out.
Yeah. It's out now, isn't it? It's got really bad scores on it.
5.2.
Are we brave enough to see the Part 2?
I don't know if I want to now. The only reason I put Part 2 on our board as worth a watch.
Part 1.
Eh?
Part 1.
Part 1. Did I say Part 2? Sorry.
Yeah.
The only reason I said to put Part 1 as worth a watch is just in case Part 2 was going to be any good. But judging by the IMDb scores, 5.2,
It's worse.
Is it worse?
I think it's got really, really bad reviews overall.
What has Schneider done? I think he's just going to do it and release his Schneider cover.
He has. He's done it already. They're getting released in, I think, in the summer.
It is worse. 5.6. Part 1 was.
Yeah.
This is 5.6.
So I've seen an interview with him,
Yeah.
and he's actually talking about how Netflix wanted it too PG from what he wanted. So they've had to edit it down loads to make it more like for the family. So the kids who are like 12-year-old, you can watch it with your parents or whatever.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how you can save it, for being honest with you. But you do say, don't you? Justice League, the original is garbage, but the Schneider cut, which is like 6 hours long, it's really good.
Oh, no, it is really good, yeah. But whether he'll do the same thing with Rebel Moon, but I don't know. I might just give Rebel Moon 2 a watch and just see if it's. Not really.
It was a hard one to talk about, really, wasn't it?
It was really. It's probably one of the worst podcasts we've done because it was just a boring film. It's literally you go around a galaxy just creating a crew.
Don't really do anything.
They don't do anything, no. Anyway, but
why did we play it worth a watch?
I think it was just on the anticipation that Part 2 was coming out, but now the reviews for that are just looking absolutely terrible. I don't know if I've got it in me.
No.
I was thinking if it was both a 6.5, that brilliant. I'll give it a watch because watching Part 1, because I want to know what happens to that bloody robot who's hiding, who's gone feral and is hiding in the bushes and stuff.
True, I do kind of want to see it just to see what the outcome happens.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins and that, but it's literally called Part 2, The Scargiver. I couldn't give two fucks, to be honest. But anyway, back to this one. So this one though, I thought this was a really good film.
I'm going to put it nearer towards you.
I think I'm going to agree because it made me laugh out loud, and I've not had a film that's made me laugh out loud in a while.
And it pushes the boundaries.
It does. It does. It would never get made today. And just some of the scenes are just, it's just, to me, this is kind of, it's almost in classic comedy.
Yeah. Like Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Again, you can't really do that again.
Kind of
at least
how,
a lot of scenes have to be cut.
Kind of how we were talking about at the beginning with like Deuce Bigalow and stuff like that. To me, that's like a classic comedy.
Yeah.
From back in the day and stuff like that. And I think this probably now fits nicely in there. Because what is it now? It's got to be 22 years old?
About that, yeah. I think it was 2002 came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, 22 years old. Jesus Christ. That makes me feel old. But
yes, it really does.
Yeah, but no, to be honest, I'd put it in as a must-see. If you've never seen this film, you need to go and see it because it will have you in stitches at some of the scenes.
Yeah. Again, let us know down in comments where would you put it.
Yeah. But no, I really enjoyed it. It's not.
Me too.
It's not the best film. It's not Shawshank Redemption. It's not The Godfather or anything like that. But it's just, like I say, just for a film to actually make me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
At several scenes, it doesn't really happen much anymore.
No, 100%. They're too cautious, aren't they, these days, to like offend people.
It is. So
it's
going to be joining the likes of Batman Forever, Jingle All the Way, Shazam, Beethoven. So welcome to Must See.
Definitely. But this is one thing I was saying to you on the phone the other day, is what I like doing about this podcast.
Yeah.
You get to see films that you forget even exist because you've not seen them for that long. They're just like in the back of your mind, out somewhere. Then you rewatch them, you're like, you know what? That's a really good film.
Yeah. Do you know what one I want to see now? I keep saying it, and I've said it since the beginning. Junior. Arnie pregnant. I've not said it in a couple of weeks, but I really want to watch that.
We might do it in a week or two.
It depends whether we can find it anywhere, to be honest. But
that's a good point.
Well, there's Junior, and then I definitely want to do Juice Bigelow now. I've watched this. I'm kind of in the mood for a bit of Schneider.
Yeah. You know what? You forget how good of a comedy actor he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You always think he was like the guy in the back in the crowd shouting out random shit.
I know. Like he is. He's just slightly below Sandler level, but he is funny. He is. He's just an idiot, but I think it's South Park. Rob Schneider is a Karen. Rob Schneider is a stapler. It's just, yeah. But no, you got to give it to him. He knows comedy.
Like I say,
he's a
on
funny
our
guy.
list, we've got over 100 films at the moment. If you want to see the full list, check out Discord. Check out whatever. It's all on there for you. But we have currently got Juice Bigelow and The Animal.
What other Schneider ones have we got here? Not done much in a while, has he?
No, been a while.
Didn't he fall out with Sandler at one point?
That's probably why he's not been in much.
Probably.
He was mainly in Sandler films.
Yeah, Big Stan. And now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Greatest Yard, that's great.
Oh, The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, sorry, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, should we wrap this up?
Yeah, we're going a bit of a tangent again, aren't we?
Yeah, I'll probably edit this out anyway. So, but yeah.
I keep it in, it's good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bye for now.